The python hunters are in dangerous water off the coast of Australia after two of the world's deadly creatures.
We're gonna get our hands on some highly venomous sea snakes.
And the box jellyfish.
There's nothing else on the planet kills as quick.
We're looking for something even deadlier than a saltwater croc.
Then they're back on dry land to track down a giant snake.
They're pulling these amethystines out in their backyard.
16 feet of gorgeous. It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles. Biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
We came all this way to the Cape York Peninsula of Australia. We're gonna get our hands on some highly venomous sea snakes.
They're heading to Weipa off the northern tip of Australia.
So we've been invited by Jamie Seymour to kick off a research project with venomous sea snakes. He's a venom expert, we're snake experts. This is a perfect scenario to investigate these highly venomous sea creatures. There are over 30 species of sea snakes classified in Australian waters, and Jamie thinks there are some out there that haven't been identified. This could be a great chance for some scientific discovery.
But they're not the only deadly creatures in these waters.
I mean, it's not the crocs up here that worry me, it's the bull sharks. There are some serious big bull sharks, and we call them monsters. So they're the ones I'm worried about.
We like to play with all of it. 1, 2, 3, go.
So basically, I mean, this is one of the areas where we see a really high diversity of sea snakes. We've got 12, 13, maybe 14 species in one night. So on a good night, we'll get 30, 40, maybe 50 sea snakes.
First, Jamie wants to prep the guys on just what they're looking for.
It's lateral compression on the tail. That has evolved solely for locomotion.
Yep.
In these systems.
Yeah.
You know, they have, this is also, unfortunately, if they happen to crawl out on land or get stuck out on land, it does them a disservice.
Yep.
When you start to look at the scales alone, these scales are six-sided. They're not like the normal scale of a snake, and they do not overlap. You would think for an aquatic snake that the scales would overlap. It's almost like fish. You know, another really cool thing about these things is just like crocodilians, they have nostril valves. You can shut them when they dive, and then they come to the surface, they can open them. And I mean, look, they're wide open right now. You know, that is very cool.
The sea snake's tail is flat and shaped like the keel of a boat, allowing them to use it like a paddle.
Sea snakes are serious business. They inject a highly toxic neurovenom to kill the fish that they prey on. And the worst of that venom can be up to 50 times more deadly than some of their cobra relatives.
That goes over the fangs of the snake. You massage his venom glands, and the venom will run down the inside of the tube. Normally, you don't get a great deal out of these snakes. So it's one of the big misconceptions that people reckon these things have got small fangs, so you don't need to worry. That, you know, if they bite you, it's not going to be deep enough, and that's, I mean, so not the truth. Yeah, you only need a scratch just to break the skin, and that's enough for the venom to get in.
Jamie, taste that and tell me if that's venom.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jamie, what's your protocol for a bite?
Standard lapid bite in Australia, pressure mobilisation bandage, but the number one thing is don't move. And then everybody just says, you'll be fine. Even if we're going to lie to you, you'll be fine. Got to keep your heart rate down and keep you calm, immobile, and not doing anything.
You know, the boys have never handled sea snakes before, and Jamie just told us that we could die out here, so they're like really focused and on high alert.
Sun's down, so game on, huh?
Absolutely. One of the reasons that we think that you get a lot of the sea snakes here at night is a lot of the birds of prey eat them.
When you come up on a snake, you dip the net in water, come up under him with the net?
Nah, don't put the net too deep in the water because you get ripped out from underneath. You literally just scoop him off the water.
Just scoop him off the water.
They won't go far.
Belly shine is
Nope.
going to be reflection. You're just going to.
They'll literally be almost tied in it, like looks like he's tied in a ball. It'll all happen, like literally snake after snake after snake after snake after snake. He's taking a breath, he's gone down.
He's going, he's still up, he's still up.
He's still up. And pull it out of gear, Dave.
Oh, get the net. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Missed him! Oh,
All
no!
right, you missed it.
I didn't do it, nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything, man.
That's right, it's a long swim home from here.
You know, we're used to catching snakes and reptiles on the land where we've got solid ground, but we're on a boat now, so it may take us a little while to get our sea legs.
Oh, here we go, the pressure's on.
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 feet. Cut it. On it.
Oh!
You missed it.
He actually did the jump, baby.
Oh!
What was
At least the ones I missed were already on the bottom when I went.
Before they go, they'll pull their head out of the water, they'll take a breath, and then they'll go. Once they got their head up and they're taking a breath, forget it, you're not going to get them. Okay, so they need to be balled up and we'll just skim them out of the water.
Seeing both Sean and Greg miss their first sea snake catches makes me a little nervous. Now the pressure's on. I gotta make my first catch.
Oh, there's a changing of the guards.
12 o'clock,
Got it,
30
Dave?
feet. 20 feet.
Pull it up, Dave.
Down the water.
Get the one that's balled up first. Come on, get the second one.
There's
Two
a
in a row.
job, good
Yeah,
job.
baby.
There's a twofer. Coming back around, 2 hots.
And again, the juveniles.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Look at that.
The pressure's on for Sean and Greg. They've only got a 3-hour window to catch as many as possible before the snakes leave the area for the night.
Yeah, he's real small. He's going through.
Yeah, oh, file snake.
File snake.
File!
Oh, yeah.
He's using his mouth as a hand. It's great. There we go, there we go, there we go.
So aren't they stunning animals?
Gorgeous. This is the infamous file snake. When you touch this creature, its skin literally feels rough like a file.
The file snake gets its name from the hard scales that line its skin. It uses sensory organs in that skin to help locate prey.
It was amazing. These things have approximately double the blood volume of another species of this size. Quite possibly it's because of their feeding behavior.
That's what we've been looking for since we got in Australia, day one.
See, you just haven't come to the right guy.
You're right.
See?
Hey,
You know, I've never seen a wild file snake before, but being the first python hunter to actually capture one, man, that really feels good.
These are just great snakes. This is a great find right here.
hey guys, I just can't help myself. I know we got some cool stuff, but there's still snakes out here.
The flop, the little one
Not to mention,
coming in.
since I've missed 2, I had to spot and catch this time. I really, I got to prove to him that, I'm worth being on the boat or I don't eat tonight.
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 feet. Cut it. Got him.
Hey, you notice how when they're catching, I grab their belt and their shirt? When I'm catching, they're kicking me off the bow.
That should tell you something.
With the clock ticking, the python hunters shift into high gear.
Straight in front now, on the left-hand side. Coming down the left-hand side, in front of you, in front of you.
11 o'clock, 30 feet. 20 feet. Coming in. Full stop.
All right, a twofer.
He's diving.
Don't get the twofer. Oh, you lost the first one.
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's a file, isn't it?
That's a
No,
file.
it's a big file, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big file
Look at
snake,
that,
look at
baby.
that. Hold on, keep this tail out, Mikey, while I work the head so he doesn't wrap that tail on me.
I got a fat file, baby.
Yo, look at that.
Oh, man. What a beauty.
Oh, man. That is awesome. Look at that.
Ah, baby.
Just love that head. It's so So prehistoric.
Let me see that
Really
big boy I caught.
Good job, man.
You guys want to find some more file snakes? 12 o'clock, 30 feet, 20 feet, 15, 10, cut the engine.
Get it?
That's pretty. Pretty.
You know, we pulled out olive-headed sea snakes, horned sea snakes, 2 file snakes. Who knows what the next dip of the net's gonna bring us?
That's excellent. Guys, doing well.
Wow, we have never caught this many snakes so fast. I mean, this is just surreal.
And groundbreaking. The guys land a species Jamie can't identify.
So what is it? Different species.
Now, is that an adult version of that juvenile we have in there, you think? Or totally different? We're on a 4th species?
Pass. I think it's a different species altogether. Really little head. Look at the size of the head.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, what a great night. I mean, we pulled out more snakes than I ever expected. 2 file snakes and a sea snake species that Jamie hasn't even identified.
I think we have enough snakes, guys.
All right.
I think we have enough snakes.
Why? They're running out of airspace in there, or what?
No, we got to process all these tomorrow, remember?
The next morning, they're back on the water to help Jamie process the sea snakes.
Boys, we got a lot of processing to do. That's a horn.
It's a huge job. Identify, measure, milk, and tag at least 50 wet serpents.
All right, either it's a horn or it's a spiny belly. Look at that.
But these snakes are uncharted territory for the guys, so they'll need a bit of help.
Spiny bellies have horns?
Let's see.
Let's figure it out.
There's the horn.
There's the horn right there.
The horn is really
Yeah, that's a lot more keel on the
Go
scale.
spiny belly. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, wrong markings. Yep.
Horn.
What it is.
Horn.
Go with that.
Nice.
The pointy scales surrounding its eyes ID this as a horned or eyelash sea snake. But the next species is something they've never seen before.
Look at the flesh coloration in this one on the nostril valves.
Yeah, blue.
And he's so light colored. He's just handsome.
He's pink.
Well, Jamie, look at this. This guy has no ventral spines.
Yeah.
One of the telltale signs is under here. He's got a wedge and 2 elongated scales on each side of his chin. So his mental scale is a wedge. No.
It's different. It's not an olive
This
head.
is not an olive head.
Okay, so what is it?
It's got this medial line of scales straight down the belly that the others didn't have.
No.
Very interesting little monster.
We'll get some close-up photos of that, and we'll mark it as an olive head question mark.
It wouldn't be off to think there was another species not described out.
Oh, that's,
you know,
yeah, well within the realm of possibility, yeah.
If this is an undiscovered species of sea snake, there's gonna be an epic battle to see who gets to name it. But I got a pretty good idea. I really like the species name Heflickii.
It's time to get down to the focus of Jamie's study, venom. And that means the potentially deadly task of milking.
We're more than happy to come out here and help Jamie out with isolating the venoms from these different species of sea snakes. You know, no 2 species are alike, and neither is their venom.
There you go.
There we go.
That's enough to ruin your day right there.
You think that little volume of venom in your blood system wouldn't do crap, you know? But
And that's what sets the Australian lapids apart from pretty much all the other venomous snakes. Is one, the venom's really, really toxic, but there's only a small amount of it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's enough to knock most of us around. Right.
Yeah, I want to try milking one of these.
Greg doesn't have experience extracting venom from sea snakes, so he's got to be on his game, because one mistake could be fatal. The fangs are not as far up as other lapids. They're on the side, so be aware of that. Yep. Yep. You got to keep it with that angle.
Really simple. That fang is so tiny. Can't see it.
Yeah.
But I can feel, you know, you're hooked on it, so you know it's there because the vial doesn't move either way.
Now that we've milked these guys, all we have to do is get their measurements,
6.5, 1.66.
insert a microchip in them, and get them back in the water.
Microchip the animal's about 2/3 of the way back in the body. Nine 7-7-0-0 7-7-2-2-3-5-7. Get him in the water.
So typically, what's their response when we put them in the water?
Usually what happens is they'll sit on the surface for 20 seconds, maybe a minute, take a big breath of air, and then woof, down they'll go. Got a heap of animals to do.
The guy's kind of spunky, so go down, brother.
Come on, buddy, get down. Get down, take a breath.
This could be ugly, and he needs to go down or that bird or prey will get him.
He just took a breath. He just took a breath.
Go down, go down.
There he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Last one. Bittersweet getting to the end here.
Sea snakes are so unique and different from the snakes that we normally deal with. This is like peering into a window of a whole nother world.
Looks good.
Good breath, good breath. All right, go. I tell you what, it's nice to have an empty bucket, but sucks to have an empty bucket.
Sea snake experts are still working with the guy's photos to determine if their mystery catch is a new species. Time to head out again. But now, they're after one of the deadliest creatures in the world.
Gonna head across this bay, see if we can pull some highly venomous box jellyfish out.
Jamie's also an expert on the box jellyfish and needs one for his study.
Now that it's spring and the box jellyfish are moving inshore, and you're asked to help wrangle a potential killer like that, there's only one thing you say. Hell yeah.
So we're putting these on because if you get 2 meters of a tentacle touching your body at any place from a box jellyfish, you're dead.
Box jellyfish are also known as sea wasps or marine stingers.
These box jellyfish can outswim a person.
Absolutely. They'll do about the speed of an Olympic swimmer.
Really?
Yeah, we've seen them stationary in an 8-knot current.
People think that box jellyfish are extremely simple organisms, but even though they're 96% water, they can be 100% deadly.
One sting of their neurotoxic venom is so painful, it can cause the victim to go into shock or drown, or die of heart failure.
There's nothing else on the planet kills as quick for a human. You had 2 meters of tentacle on your body, and we're taking you home in a body bag.
Said that even if you had anti-venom immediately at the same time as the venoms, you're still dead.
Yep, it's all over.
If they fire, it's going through the suit. But the suit will keep it from firing because it's not coming in contact with organic flesh.
But the only way they can catch them is with their bare hands.
The tentacles contain all of the death-dealing venom, so it's imperative that we grab these by the bell and don't let the waves wash those tentacles over our bare hands.
That is, if the saltwater crocs don't get them first.
What we want to try and do is make sure that you've got the shore, you, and Dave. Don't get yourself on the outside edge of Dave, because then the crocs can come straight to you and eat you, rather than having to go past Dave under the boat. Make sense? This has got crocodile written all over it, Dave.
I'm having a hard time looking for jellyfish. I keep panning the shoreline for crocs.
I kind of have to chuckle that we're in saltwater croc territory and we're looking for something even deadlier than a saltwater croc.
Yeah, it's almost like we haven't thought this through.
Is any of this animal going to break the surface, or is he going to be just below?
In this sort of weather, you'll probably be about that far under the water.
Okay.
The problem is, in the conditions we've got here, once it gets any further than about that under the surface, you're not going to see it.
And you grab it by the bell.
Yep. I'll always move the animal, so the animal's always moving, and it'll be below the water. Okay. So the tentacles are always streaming backwards. The moment you stop, the tentacles will wash all over your fingers, and then you're in trouble. So they're liable to be anything from about this size through to about that size in here. Yeah, it'll be almost translucent, but it'll be definitively square, hence the name box jellyfish. You've almost got to look sort of out of the peripheral side of your vision to pick them up. If you're looking straight at them, they'll almost disappear.
Even though the box jellyfish is one of the most deadly animals on this planet, the big problem is people just don't see them because they're clear.
Now you just gotta find them.
Yeah, you just got to spot them first.
We're not going to take any risks. Jamie has handled these before. He's going to show us how to catch his first one. This is the most dangerous animal we've ever attempted to catch.
Is your honey hole right here?
Visibility's tough.
Come on, jellies.
Right there. See it? The little thing. Yeah.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. That's the first one for the season. That is seriously great.
Jamie makes it look easy, but he's only centimeters from death.
That is... I am dumbfounded. I've never seen anybody on the boat that's never seen one of these before that picked that up like that.
Said it looked like a square and it looked like a jellyfish.
That's a seriously cool find.
Look at it move around.
The color on those tentacles, amazing.
Tentacles will range from purple to fluorescent green.
Why would you expect this to be like a normal jellyfish, right? Nothing else about this animal is, except for maybe its gelatinous portion
That's
is
right.
the same, huh?
Yep. You see, when these guys are in fishing mode, I mean, you see it. It goes from an animal that's say this big with tentacles that are like this when it's swimming. When it goes into fishing mode, you just see the tentacles seriously at about that speed relax.
So does it more or less just drag?
They don't just drag at the back end. They're able to move where the tentacles are to actually move individual tentacles in the water column. Crabs on the rock. The animal will swim past, flick one tentacle onto the crab, bang, and swim off with it.
That's incredible stuff, man.
You can hack a tentacle off this animal, and probably in about 24 hours, it'll grow back maybe half an inch of tentacle.
Everything they've got is just turbo.
Yep.
So even their lifespan?
120 to 180 days, yep, it's all over. They'll grow at 2 or 3 millimeters a day.
So they're living the life of the rock star.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Everything about these guys happens at breakneck pace.
How many polyps, potentially, can one jellyfish produce in one reproductive session?
Female probably sheds 500,000 to 1 million eggs. Keep in mind that each one of those eggs can then produce a polyp. Each one of those polyps can asexually reproduce. Right. So it's infinite.
A billion per female, roughly.
Yep. And that's one of the things people often say is, can't we eradicate these things? If you wanted to eradicate them, you'd have to get rid of every single jellyfish because you only need one male and one female, and it'll repopulate the whole area all over again.
Right. That is a seriously cool and bad animal.
See the way he's pulsing? So that area there and here is what's referred to as the ropalial niche.
These are all his eyes right there.
Yep. So there's 6 eyes here, 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here, and they're all pointing inwards. Now, not only does it have that, is one looks up through the head, and the other one looks down through the tentacles. So the animal actually has this 360-degree vision so that it can see what it's doing and see what's happening in the water.
So they're going in through his body, so he's amplified like us using an underwater lens.
Yeah.
This is an exciting catch. By far the most venomous animal we've come across. And I saw it first, even without my contacts in.
The guys wrap up with Jamie and head back to land to wrangle their favorite species.
We got a phone call from a snake catcher in Cairns. He says that the place is just crawling with pythons. Got to get down there and check this out.
Pythons hunters are in town. The calls start coming in.
Call out in the middle of the night. Go get some pythons.
We're headed to a really rural area, and this family has scrub pythons coming in and eating their chickens.
Here, GPS man, that's the address we've been given.
City.
Our first pythons in Australia.
They're psyched to get their hands on one of the largest snakes on the continent. The amethystine or scrub python has been known to grow up to 8.5 meters.
We are excited. These babies get big, and that's the way we like them.
Uh-oh, you got some visitors, huh? How y'all doing? Hey.
They meet up with Cairns' official snake catcher, David Walton, on location.
This family has seen a scrub python disappear under the chicken coop.
How long ago did you say you last saw him?
Probably about half an hour ago.
I mean, we got a nice slot right here where he could slide in and under the fence without a problem.
He's out of the fence for sure. Oh, you can tell there's not a snake in here. See how nice and calm they are?
Yeah.
The guys know this snake isn't going anywhere without a little takeout chicken.
Snake! Snake!
And then down on the ground out to about here.
Oh, look, that's a nice scrub, huh? Huge amethystine. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
This is a great catch. We don't have any native snakes this size in Florida, only the invasive Burmese.
I got him. I got him.
He's biting the hell out of my thigh.
So Sean's got the tail on one side. When he grabbed it, it bit Greg on the other, so he grabbed the head.
So I've got his head now.
So literally, we got a tug of war to see who's gonna catch this snake.
Greg, I got a hold of him here.
I have his head. Which, is he tangled on anything?
No.
All right, slide him through.
Imagine that. He's got a couple lumps in him.
As soon as I lifted the locker to see him, because he's sitting right there, and he started to climb by me, and as soon as you grabbed his tail, he just said, wham!
Young one.
I haven't gone to a country yet where I haven't been bit by the local fauna.
Yeah, he's got a couple of eggs in him.
Think you can get those out?
You want him back, huh?
You want him back?
You want him back. You're that hungry.
Yes, we use them for breakfast.
Pretty warmed.
Oh, gross.
No more breakfast, guys. That's
I
it.
hate to say it, but I think you lost those two.
We had a 5-metre one in January, and it had 2 whole chickens in it.
Oh my.
And he was a big snake. I mean, he had sort of, about that round across.
Are you breeding these chickens for your family or just the pythons out here?
We could almost set our watch every 3 weeks. We'd lose a chicken, and you could go, I'll be tonight or tomorrow night, and you'd look at your watch and go, yeah, that's it. You have it on the calendar, and we'd lose a chicken.
I'm jealous if you're catching pythons like this here all the time.
You know, these guys love to eat birds and bats. They've got these infrared or heat sensing pits, and they really can hone in and target on their prey. And chickens are easy. You guys got them all cordoned in here for them and just offering them up. That's nice of you.
You guys probably don't like having the snakes here, but it tells us that there's a healthy environment.
You can see he gets his name, the amethystine python. He's named after the amethyst stone. And when you can see when the light shines on him on the right way, he'll give you the pinks and the purples.
Oh,
bit
the
like
sheen. The sheen is beautiful.
The oil on water sort of colors.
The iridescence on these things is just incredible. They're really right up there with the rainbow boas.
Let's bag him up.
They are known to be a snappy breed of python, one of the more aggressive ones that we have here. I mean, often quite placid, but at the moment they feel that there's a bit of a threat there. They're not backward in having a bite.
Amethystines, we joke about them being face biters, because even the ones that are fairly tame, when they see that face, you've got to be careful, because they strike right out.
Well, this is one of the pythons, but the family said there were 2. Well, let's lay this guy down. I know you've had a stomp, but we'd kind of like to take a look and see if we can find the bigger one, eh?
Sure.
And this stuff is so thick, you'd have to stomp right on him. So there are some rows here and there.
Now that he knows that chicken pen's there, he'll be back.
A lot of habitat for him to just disappear back into.
There's plenty of them in this area.
Well, let's, I guess, unless we can get out of these people's hair, right? Let them go to bed.
You guys have a great night.
This is our first python in Australia, and unlike the Burmese pythons in the Everglades, this one belongs here. So we get to relocate this one back into the wild. Yep, the rat doesn't want to go in and doesn't want to come out.
You bloody musk me.
We call that spooge where we come from.
Amazingly, the snake.
I've never had one do this
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Normally,
Oh yeah, that's a nice perfume. Whoop, out pops the head. Hello.
Amethystine pythons are excellent climbers, but young ones prefer tree branches to slithering on the ground.
This is Australia's largest snake and has been known to grow up to 8 meters in length.
Australian scrub python. Yeah. That's gorgeous. I gotta tell you, we've all done snake relocations too. When we find a snake this big where I'm from, well, actually, you don't find a snake this big where I'm from. Yeah, it looks like he's already settled in for the night.
Back in the wild.
24 hours later, the python hunters received another call. The chicken farm's under attack again.
This snake's got a chicken raptor. We gotta go right now. I can't believe it. This snake call is to the same place where we caught that scrubby the other night. And this time, they think there's 2 more.
I'm getting chickens.
A huge one in under a trailer that we've been trying to hold still. And we've got another smaller one that's in strangling a chicken at the moment.
Can't be too many more after this.
He's all up under the tire. You got a top of him up here, Sean. Where's the other at?
Just
Right there.
here we go, Bella, back here.
Good up. Here, watch him. Let him go, let him go.
Michael, there's one coming under the thing.
Nah, he's all right.
Nice one.
Very smart.
You know, I'd lay money this is the amethystine that got away last night, because he knows the food's here and he just keeps coming back.
You got a good hold of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's over
inside,
here.
he's
That popped up back there. That would have been a hard meal to him to get down. I don't think he had much of a chance to get this chicken in. Let's get the chicken out. All right, and he's killed the chicken, but there's no way he was going to eat it. All right, you ready?
Yeah, this guy's not a pretty little animal.
Relax, buddy.
I tell you, if you find the smaller these guys, the nippier they are.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I think they're just a little bit more paranoid, thinking they're going to become prey.
Right. They don't have that big bulk.
This one is thick body, just gorgeous, muscular. I see no scars on it.
And this is a good-looking snake too, but you can see why he's out here. He's definitely looking for a meal. He's a bit thin.
My favorite thing about these was when the light catches them just right, they look like velvet. That pattern just makes it look like velvet.
Good-looking animals.
Mine's starting to calm just a bit.
Oh, there's that musk.
Look at that, look at the sheen. Look at the sheen, that iridescence on those scales. Just magnificent.
This animal has either a scar or a tick right along the side of his jaw. See that?
It's a tick.
That's what it looked like.
He's got 5 or 6 ticks on him. You can see him under his scales, under his belly scales on the side.
Now, how often do you see that, Dave? Do you typically?
Quite regularly, they've got ticks on them.
Right.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Let's be honest, you guys aren't really breeding chickens for yourselves, are you? Do you want to touch him? I'll keep his head on this left
I'll
side.
tell you what,
here.
I'm going to tell you, touch him here because all this back here is must on your hand.
Wow.
It's pretty
Nice,
cool.
huh? Just real quick.
Poor Bella.
It's not slimy, you know, they're dry.
But it's all soft and squishy.
It is soft, yeah. You're soft and squishy too.
Yeah, not like that though.
You know, I think this is great. Australians live around these pythons their entire lives. They fear them enough not to put their hands on them, but they respect them enough not to kill them.
What about Mum?
I'm not coming anywhere near you.
Come on, Mum.
No,
Come on.
that thing is absolutely huge.
Come on, Mum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on.
I'll hold the head back.
Okay. Oh, I got... Oh, wow.
Smooth. Well, it's
Oh, it
smooth,
is.
right?
Okay, I'm going to do it again because I am so phobic of these things. Oh, wow.
You shouldn't be. We've got enough of them
Oh,
here.
I know,
What?
I know.
Yeah. Wait, how can you be phobic? You're raising them out here in your chicken pit.
You know, with these 3 snakes gone, you guys might have more eggs than you know what to do with.
Yeah, you know, it's too bad that you lose chickens. But like we talked about, it's what they do.
We
And
knew that when we moved here. So, you know, there was no, oh my God, this is what's happening. You know, we knew that when we came here. We look the bush we're back onto. It's beautiful. And so it's part of what we live here in paradise for.
we'd give money to have these things crawl into our backyards and hang. We'd all keep chickens just to bring them in.
You know, I can't believe how many pythons there are here. These people may not appreciate it, but this is paradise for a python hunter.
And come back tomorrow night, we'll do it all again.
We've still got to go with David and release these guys because they lost out on a meal tonight, and we want to get them back out there in the wild so they can give it another go. Thanks for not killing them.
It's their new home.
You know, back in Florida, most people just want to lop the snake's head off. In Australia, everybody just wants them safely removed and released into the wild.
But with chicken always on the menu, these pythons will probably be back sooner than later.
There you go. I'll turn them.
You know, I hate to borrow a phrase from you, but I love these guys.
Oh. Where'd the little one go? Did you see where she?
Yeah. The little one's ahead of this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Pushing him up now.
Good stuff, guys.
Live long and prosper. We're meeting with David again in the morning, and apparently he's got another python he's tracking, and this one's supposed to be bigger, way bigger than anything we've encountered. So all I got to say to that is, bring it.
Today, the guys are going to look for what could be Australia's largest snake ever. Eyewitnesses who've spotted it say it's huge, and that's making headlines.
David knows all about the media attention surrounding this elusive, legendary amethystine python. He's been hunting it for 3 years. But we want to be the first ones to catch it, and David thinks he knows where it might be.
It's a popular breeding space where the snakes have got that big that they start collapsing through the ceiling.
This is the place. Let's go and have a look.
So David's been in this boathouse before and caught a number of amethystine pythons, and a big one got away from him. So we're gonna go check it out.
They come in through the mangroves here and come into the roof there where they've been having their sort of annual romp for some time now. Big snakes and big congregation like that's been collapsing the ceiling.
There's stuff all over this boathouse. What a perfect place for a big snake to hang out.
Hey, there's some snake skin here, Sean.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, yeah? That's nothing. Look at this.
Holy crap.
Here. Holy. Oh, look at the feces. Is that what that is?
With the amount of snake skins and feces we're finding in this building, we're bound to find something in here.
You weren't kidding. There's snakes all over here, huh?
Well, straight out the back door here, we've got a flying fox colony. That's why this is such a suitable place for these pythons. They gorge themselves on a nightly basis. It is certainly perfect habitat.
The flying fox has a body the size of a house cat and wings that span up to 1 meter. But they're no match for a python.
Dude, this boathouse is a real haven for these amethystine pythons. They've got food, shelter, they've been breeding in here, and the people really continued to tolerate them until the feces started dripping out of the ceiling.
So in this room anywhere, in the ceiling anywhere?
Yes, yeah, there's 2 rooms here side by side, and in the past we've had them come out of both rooms. There's been a couple of them come out of the corner here to my right, another one over here to the left, and the rest of them have been in the room next door.
No snakes, but
There's bat bones up here. Bat teeth. David says there are so many pythons that come in here, and they're so big and so heavy that they actually break down the roof. And seeing the holes, especially this one, I believe it.
it's nice to see somebody else doing this for a change, I bet, huh?
It is. Often I come here and I just get covered in snake. But there's been 9 pythons pulled out of this building this season alone.
You see the feces above your head, Michael?
Look at the claws in that. Look at that.
Looks like flying fox claws to me.
I bet you.
That is very cool. A knuckle from a foot.
That's bat?
4, yeah. 4 claws, 5 claws. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, the claws are huge.
I think we got a biologist with us.
That's very cool. A poo expert, as you would say, right? A pooologist, that's what he said, right?
Yeah, pooologist.
That's what he calls.
That for me?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Just look straight up the channels. You'll often see them curled up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no, it's a freaking shed.
Oh, he got it.
A piece of rope. I got a rope snake.
Here you go, guys. Here's a couple more bats.
Oh my God.
Man.
Greg, holy Greg, look at this skin.
Oh man.
That's a big animal. David, look at that.
There's no snakes
Wow.
in that one.
Look at this.
We've had some 6.5 metre skins come out of here, so 5 metre snakes.
Holy cow, look at this. This is the cloaca.
Right? That's the, wow.
That's a big animal.
Yeah.
Look at this. Cloaca's here by my thumb.
So with stretch, that's
Wow.
That's a good sized beast,
a
huh?
good size snake.
I like it. I like it.
It's the other half of that.
No, that's a
No,
different
that's a
snake.
tail.
This is a tail.
It's another tail.
Slender it
Look at
is,
that.
not very heavy body, though.
It's a good sized snake too. How many snakes in the last 3 years do you think you've taken out of here?
Probably in the 3 breeding seasons we've been come here, probably 20 to 25.
Wow.
This is crazy up here. Python feces everywhere.
You reckon this building's for sale? We've both been eating 3 meals a day for a while.
Top, but
Got all kinds of urates up here. More skins.
Are you eating something up there? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get over this last beam here.
By the way, there's a great big ant's nest up there too.
Yeah, I found that.
I've been there before.
I'll get him.
Hey, cut it out.
I got him.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Like him?
Warned you about the ants.
Yeah, but
I've
I was seeing a
experienced them.
couple. Now I just woke up a whole nest.
Michael, what do they taste like?
Oh, I'm not eating
Don't eat
them.
them. They're not green ants and they bite.
I ain't eating an ant. That you just pinched with your feces fingers.
Ready to put this up against the wall.
Almost moved.
Pinch my foot.
Hey, fellas, this is what we've been looking for.
wow.
It's only 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot coil there, but I'll bet you she's at least 10 or 11 feet.
The python hunter's search finally pays off.
Oh, are you kidding? I bet she's well over 15.
Yeah, that's the biggest amethystine python I've ever seen. I haven't seen anything that big.
This looks like one that I've been after for a while now.
Yeah, watch yourself. She's
yeah.
bowing a little.
Yeah. We get a lot of large amethystine pythons here in the north, but rarely do we see them this big. This is a fine specimen, this one. I'm sure this is the female that we've been looking for some time.
Look at her. She's gonna go right up that wall. Look at that. Unreal.
Going right to the roof.
Michael, how big did you say that was? Because it's
Yeah, holy crap.
it's heading to about 6 feet right now off the ground.
I'm gonna have to revise my estimate there. She's got another 5 feet on the ground.
This big girl keeps unraveling and climbing up the wall. Boy, was I off on my original guess. She's got to be at least 15 feet. Unbelievable.
Look at that head.
That's the
Look at
size of
those
your
muscles.
fist.
Yeah.
That's bigger than my fist.
Unreal.
Beautiful snake.
Let's get her outside and take a good look at her. Get her stretched out.
That is gorgeous. This is your girl. You want the head, and we'll get a couple. Grab when you're there.
Grab a handful. Be gentle.
Oh, you guys leave me with the tail again, huh?
You got it.
One bad move with a snake that's almost 5 meters long can lead to one bad bite.
This is the first large female to come out of this building in the last 3 breeding seasons.
This is just amazing, the size of this amethystine. I mean,
She's a beauty, mate.
That amethystine is so magnificent, it's so easy to appreciate it for just what it is.
They all grow big in the north.
Wow.
Would you like to do the honors?
Oh man, are you serious?
Unreal. You know, this is spectacular. We get to lay our hands on this magnificent amethystine python, largest python in Australia, and I think one of the most beautiful. I love this.
See if we can sex it down here and...
Yeah, that's a girl. You can't, there's no hemipines.
Seems like this was a bit of dumb luck. I mean, we're looking all over the roof and we're looking at every panel and every rafter, and she's on the floor.
No, this was python hunter luck, brother.
It's a big deal for the guys, but an even bigger deal for the locals. The mother of all pythons has finally been caught after 3 long years.
She's been very elusive. I mean, you don't want to take a bite from a snake this size. You probably need a blood transfusion. We will now try and work out the most appropriate place where this snake can go and live out the rest of its days.
Oh, we love them. To see these animals out in the wild and, you know, to be able to come across something like this. You know, we were kind of unaware of the legend of this animal, you know, and we got lucky. It's good stuff to lay our hands on these animals and to meet Australian people who share the passion that we do. It doesn't get any better than that.
So this is a big python, and we want to make sure that this animal gets back into the wild where it belongs. So we're moving it to an undisclosed location.
This is the place, top secret.
It looks like a spot down here where we've got a bit of a ravine.
Oh, there's a cut. Huh? Well, that's nice.
Now, this looks real good because it gives him some nice rock cover to head up the mountain.
What do you think? Looks good to me.
This is one of the most unique herping experiences of my life.
Keeps coming out of that bag.
She's still not out of the bag yet.
That is a big snake.
That is. Look at that going up those rocks. Rarely do you find snakes this large, but in Australia, we're finding them in buildings and pulling them right out of chicken coops.
That is a long snake. That snake's longer than 15 feet.
Yeah, that is.
She's actually 16 feet and change.
16 feet of gorgeous.
That is an awesome animal.
Leave her to it.
Well, that is a success.
Hey, thanks for that, man. That's
No
good
worries.
stuff.
Another job done.
Awesome work, man. Real good.
Check this out. Spiny echidna.
The python hunters are on a mission down under,
I never thought I'd ever see one.
meeting Australia's craziest creatures,
Python hunters are bringing the luck, baby.
fighting for the sick and injured,
Oh, that's a big one. Wow.
returning them back to the wild,
She says, I know what this is. This is freedom.
and hunting for more.
I got a carpet python over here. That is freaking awesome, man.
That's beauty.
Carpet python.
It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles. Biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
Australia is home to tons of reptiles, including 135 venomous snakes. These strike fear into the hearts of most Australians, but surprisingly, they're extremely tolerant of non-venomous snakes.
16 feet of gorgeous.
And the Python Hunters want to see them all. The guys are on the last leg of their Australian adventure in Rockhampton.
I'm a die-hard conservation biologist, so along with seeing the animals, we want to meet the people that are on the ground doing the work.
And venomous snake enthusiast Justin Mahoney is just that kind of guy. he's got a unique non-venomous snake to show them.
That is a big black-headed python. Yep, that's my boy Sprocket. Here's my second snake. Yeah? I ever got. Yeah, got him as a hatchie. How old is he? 5 years old.
The black-headed python prefers to eat other reptiles over mice and birds, including large venomous snakes like the king brown.
Look at that head.
Yeah, I know. That is so iconic for, well, black-headed python.
Justin likes to hunt for his wilder reptilian friends at a secret spot.
This is where we're going to be going herbing tonight, guys, at the base of this mountain up in front.
Jeez, man, I come through here, I heard stuff popping around. I thought maybe we had some snakes, but there are cane toads everywhere.
Look at this toad. They're all emerging.
And this 10-foot radius right here, there's got to be 25 of them.
Cane toads are devastating everywhere they exist in the wild, except for where they belong.
The cane toad's actually native to Central and South America. It releases neurotoxic venom through pinhole openings in its skin.
I wish all these were snakes. I mean, it's just toad after toad after toad.
Way too many cane toads.
When eaten by a predator, it kills almost immediately.
The reptiles all around Australia are being wiped out by these freaking cane toads, and I hate it. It's not even the toad's fault. It's the government's fault for bringing them here in the first place.
Australian authorities brought the invasive cane toads here in the 30s to help stop the destruction of crops by the cane beetle. Since then, the cane toad population has exploded to an estimated 200 million.
What a nightmare. I'll be surprised with all the cane toads we're seeing here if you find anything other than pythons. There's one right there. He's headed over by another one right in front down here.
So Justin, he's a little squeamish around these toads.
Yeah, man, I hate toads. Can't touch them.
And we're gonna have some fun with that.
God, I got cane toads everywhere.
Yeah.
Sean, you got your grabbers?
Yeah.
Justin, hold this flashlight for a second while I fix my hand. you don't like you? Venomous dude afraid of toads.
It's just kind of funny to us to have somebody that gets the heebie-jeebies over toads, but will handle deadly venomous snakes.
Yeah, snakes don't really bother me.
Nothing's moving but toads. It's a good thing they can't climb trees, huh?
The only way I know of to stop the spread of cane toads is to physically remove them out of the wild and have them humanely euthanized.
You know, I'm not even seeing terrestrial spiders.
To be honest with you, if I was a little snake or bug, I wouldn't be moving much around here either.
No, because you'd be in the belly of a toad.
Quick. I've seen enough damn toads. I want to see some snakes.
I thought you were the toad whisperer.
Yeah. Toad whisperer.
No, it's not just snakes. I'm not seeing beetles. I'm not seeing any ground-dwelling insects.
Or skinks.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Python! I got a carpet python over here. Check this out.
Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, beautiful.
Right here, baby.
Sweet.
A favorite among snake enthusiasts for its ornate pattern, a coastal carpet python can grow to 3 1/4 meters.
Woo! That's a nice animal.
Look at that.
There are about 36 python species worldwide, and 13 of those are found in Australia. So catching this coastal carpet python leaves 12 more to go.
That is awesome.
Beautiful pattern. He's very skinny for his
thin though. Yeah.
Look at the head size compared to his body. Oh,
I see. You got playing the same game.
Payback, huh?
There, a little payback.
Game. You let him get me.
Little payback. Look at that, man.
That's beauty. It's not that thin. It looks thinner crawling along there.
No. This is a beautiful animal. Oh, man. Just cruising across the side of this mountain here. That is just, I'm excited.
This one's probably a bit young, though, I would think.
It's a girl?
Nah, looks like a male.
Hold on a second. Be careful which way. Yeah, it's a boy.
male.
That's a boy.
Male. You know, he could be out looking for a girl.
Hey, Justin, how many carpet pythons you found out here on this mountain?
Mate, not one yet.
The python hunters are bringing the luck, baby.
Sure are.
Hey, grab that tail, Mikey. Let's stretch him out and go over the body here. See if we've got any scars on this guy at all. This is a gorgeous animal.
These guys aren't known for their male aggression quite as much as the amethystines are. They'll fight a little bit, but nothing like those big amethystines. The males will just tear each other apart when it's mating season.
This is the first python since we've been in Australia that we found outside of suburbia. So to actually come out here into the bush up on the side of this mountain and see this guy slithering along the side of the mountain, this is an incredible feeling.
Greg, you know what your stretch is? If you can stretch him out and get a length.
I can tell you.
It's 6.5 feet.
Pretty close, yeah. That is freaking awesome, man. Carpet python.
You know, our trip to Australia is almost over, but with great catches like this carpet python, I just don't want it to end.
Good catch, bro.
Yeah, man. Serious.
I can't speak for Sean, but I know I'm jealous of Greg on this one.
Right.
Man, that is awesome.
Go on. Nope. Snake? Yep.
What you got?
Yeah. What you got?
Keelback.
Little limb. Nice snag. That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
pretty snake.
The keelback snake is Australia's only natural predator that can tolerate the toxins in the highly invasive cane toad.
They are also active nocturnal hunters and give out a strong scent when disturbed.
Man, he stinks. Nice. No,
Oh, man.
It ain't a first, but now it's game on, brother. We were being nice with those toads, but
That's for tide tapping me.
all right.
Toad tapping.
Male, female, what you got? I'm thinking male. Let's turn that baby over and take a gander. Yeah, it's a nice male.
Yeah.
Nice male.
It's a good looking one, too. Nice pattern.
Not a scar on it. What a quaint smile he's got on his face.
The best way to pick these guys is they look like they're smiling, so they're a friendly snake, whereas you get the rough scale, which is a venomous snake, they're not smiling, and they got a pretty nasty venom, and yeah, people mistake them a fair bit for keelbacks and pick them up.
Another great day in Australia.
See you, buddy.
So they're here, they're just not moving.
Check this out. Spiny echidna.
A spiny echidna?
Yeah, right along the rocky trail.
This unique creature is one of the few animals cane toads haven't driven away from here.
They're just bizarre.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks just like a porcupine.
But it's not. It's a monotreme, which means it's a mammal that lays eggs.
Like a platypus.
Yep. Totally separate lineage from our porcupines.
What do they mainly eat?
You see that elongated snout?
Yeah.
They're insectivorous, so ants, termites. They have one claw that's really, really elongated. They'll just dig down and just kind of settle into the earth. Since I was a little boy, I've been fascinated by these little guys, doing reports when I was a little kid in science class and stuff, and I never thought I'd ever see one.
Australia is crawling with weird but cool creatures. And other than the platypus, this guy tops them all.
Awesome freaking night, man.
Greg, are you still talking about that catch?
Yeah, it was a
Hell
good
yeah, I'm
score,
still
guys.
talking about it. I mean, that was awesome. Are you kidding me?
Good
No,
night.
I would be too.
A coastal carpet in Australia cruising on the side of a mountain?
Python on the lock, eh, guys?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Most reptiles roam wild and free, but Karen's snake catcher, David Walton, invites the python hunters to witness a different story.
Australians share the continent with millions of snakes, lizards, and crocs. And many of them actually open their homes to care for the injured ones, which is something that I do back home in Florida.
Love the necklace.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
That is.
I haven't been able to find another one, but I am thinking of getting one made. Come on out.
Danielle is a remarkable woman. She's got no special training with reptiles, but she cares enough to bring these animals that need help into her home. I wish there were more people that did that.
Danielle's latest patient is a lace monitor lizard.
Hey, buddy. Where'd she come from?
She came from the northern beaches here of Cairns, where somebody called me and found it in their backyard where it was showing signs of paralysis.
Is there any chance that it's cane toad?
We think maybe toads. It could be some sort of rat bait. We've been able to just, you know, pump them with fluids and give them a quiet place to curl up, and we've pretty much had a 100% success rate.
Danielle's other patients just happen to be a pair of Australia's largest species, the amethystine or scrub python. But one's only got half a face.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow.
This amethystine python was accidentally run over by a mower in a field.
The head wound was twice the size of that when I first picked her up, and as it's healed, it started to shrink down. It sort of started right from the center of its head and sort of went on a 45-degree across.
You know, it amazes me that a farmer would call for help after running over a python with his mower. Here in Australia, people have a much greater respect for their own wildlife.
I think she understands she's getting help.
Oh, I'm certain she does. The ones that come in with the worst injuries are the ones that seem to be the nicest to handle.
It's missing the end of its tail by memory too, isn't it? From the backside down?
Yeah.
it is. You know, obviously it's got great weight. I mean, it'll feed itself?
No, she won't hunt it down and feed it or eat it. I will assist feed her. So I just hold her, place it in the mouth, and then help her get it down because her jaw is obviously still quite sore.
Yeah.
To swallow large prey, snakes must open their jaws wide. With Danielle's snake so damaged, it needs all the help it can get.
When you walk in from that side of the room, you can't even tell she's injured. You know, if you can't see her tip of the tail and you can't see this side of her face, she looks perfect.
She is. She's beautiful.
You know, you're looking at her and looking how much she's healed already. I believe she'll go, she'll start eating on her own, and someday you might be able to let her loose.
I really hope that's the case.
So she's the tolerant one. Where's Mr. Grumpy at?
All right, well, now this one here had a wound in its side, which goes quite deep, and I have been treating it. Well, she's in here.
She got a bathroom of her own.
Oh, yes.
But this next patient isn't as cooperative.
If you're ready, I'll open it up and you can have a look at it.
Yeah.
This is a fairly good-sized animal.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it is.
The wound on the python's side has made it aggressive.
She's gonna come out of there, I'm gonna say probably 10 or 12 feet.
Do that, sweetie.
She going up?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get her by her head, unfortunately. And here's the bite part.
You got her head?
Not yet.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I can hand it off to myself here.
All right.
Oh, she's not trying to bite now.
Remember, you've got a laceration on that animal as well.
Yeah, it's right there.
You want me to switch off on something? What do you want me to
She's
take?
pretty laid back, I think.
She wants to kill me, but she's all right with everybody else.
Michael, grab the tail. Grab the tail.
Here, I'm actually gonna let go of this head so I don't stress her. So
Okay.
You want to just put her down?
I should watch that one.
Yeah, and then we'll be real gentle with her.
All right.
She's all you.
She's already started to secrete there. She goes.
What was the cause of damage on this animal?
Often it's come from the teeth of another male.
Yeah.
I've had many of them over the years with big, like vertical tear marks out of them from where they've been fighting.
Like right here, she's got just like you're describing. Right up here that are healed and scarred. See those right there?
Yeah,
Which would
those are
say
whites.
to me that that's a male. It's a male snake.
Given the lack of vets that care for reptiles, we've had to take care of our own animals for years. So cleaning out a wound like this is just basic care.
Now I'm gonna do a little debridement here of this whole flesh. Can you control the tail for us here, Michael? Yep. There you go, perfect, just like that. Yeah, so we've got a lot of nasty flesh in there. All right, we're gonna add some of this. Yeah, I can't see for a second. Hold on, back up for a sec. Good, cover.
Greg applies an antiseptic solution to kill any bacteria on the open wound.
I think I try to get some small meals in her, because once they go off feed, as you well know, sometimes they're a bugger to get back on. They can heal themselves pretty well, but they do need that nutrient and that immune system, you know, to do it.
Any more? Anything that's got any elasticity to it, we're just gonna leave.
Take this piece right here.
It's nice to see your paramedic background coming in handy again.
You can tell none of this is hurting the snake because he's not jumping or flinching. You see it's
really nice and clean down inside there, which is what we want. And the necrotic flesh is all out, nice pink, soft tissue there. And just swirl that, I'm gonna back out. There you go, excellent. I think that's good. All right.
She's ready to go back in the dryer.
Let's get her back in her nice clean enclosure here.
David's still got one more injured python to treat.
So what actually happened to this animal?
This snake, unfortunately, was run over by a slasher.
So slasher here is like a large commercial mower.
Yes, she was curling up to die, and the owner of the property started to make some calls just to see if there was any hope for it. And slowly but surely, it's come good. And it's time for her to go back into the wild.
So where is it that we're going to take her?
We're actually taking her back to the mangrove sort of swamplands where she originally came from. The property owner is good with that. They told me that this snake had been a resident in the area for many, many years, and they like to have them around because they have lots of swamp rats and animals like that need to sort of be kept at bay.
Another educated landowner. That's definitely nice.
So this
So
is
you're
your
the vet, huh?
This is your handiwork.
It is. Look at this.
Good job.
Did you name this girl yet?
Well, she was Mr. Python, but we now know she's a Mrs. Python, so that's what it is.
Ms. Lisa.
Miss Lisa.
Okay, works for me.
So this is where we're gonna release it, huh?
Lisa, you've done a lot of hard work here. You want to kiss her goodbye?
No, you can't. It's a girl snake.
Oh, just a peck on the cheek.
Wow. Get it from a boy.
She says, I know what this is. This is freedom. I can smell it.
Freedom at last.
She says, I recognize this place.
She's excited.
Smells like rats and wallabies.
You guys have done a great job with her.
She doesn't want to leave
sorry,
me.
Woody.
You know how I feel.
Yeah. Put her up here and see where she goes. She hasn't forgotten how to climb, huh?
Just found a crevice right away and she's heading in there.
That's your reward, guys. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Watching that tail disappear, that's a good thing.
Going, gone.
Did you ever think that when that animal came in that you'd ever see this day?
Wasn't quite sure what's gonna happen.
As y'all might say, you know, good on you, mate.
No worries.
No worries.
These snakes have stimulated the guy's appetite for Australia's wildest creatures.
Nothing quite spells Australia like a koala.
And they're keen to meet some more.
This guy's kind of cute for having fur and no scales, huh? You're all right for a non-reptile. Well, as much as I'd like to hang on to this dude all day, it's like wearing a freaking fur coat. He's making me sweat.
His name's Klingon. Once you get him on, he doesn't get off.
They're headed out with David Flack, Rockhampton's resident snake catcher, to find live snakes that all too often become roadkill.
We're headed out tonight specifically to find the keelback snake. In a little while, they should be warming themselves on the side of the road. Hopefully, there's not a lot of traffic.
I can see why this is a good area for snakes. Water all around.
This is the famed snake that can eat cane toads of Australia.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how big they get. That'll give us an idea how big a cane toad they can eat. Snake. He's alive.
Snake's
Yeah, he is.
moving, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's good.
No, he's good.
He's fine.
He likes you. Oh, I'm glad to see you alive and Keelback too.
That's a male.
Oh yeah, he's got a big
No
old
need
tail.
to
You don't
even
even need to pop that.
Look at that. You see that?
Yep.
Very thick past the cloaca. You are handsome, you little toad ear.
The Australia version of the invasive hunter.
Keelbacks are semi-aquatic and always found near water. The same habitat as their cane toad prey.
Damn cane toad.
The problem is these things need to be about 8 feet long, the size of an orange to be able to eat these cane toads, right? When they get bigger.
You know, unfortunately, a giant cane toad will eat that.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That's the problem.
Especially as babies. Yeah, and probably could suck down an adult one of those too.
You know the big cane toads are feeding on these keelback snakes without a doubt.
This is the only snake that can, right now that we know, that can tolerate the toxin of the cane toad.
That's right. If it wasn't, I guess, for these guys and a few other birds and that have worked out that you can eat cane toads a certain way, I'd say we'd be a lot more overrun with them than we are now. But the reason why these are probably quite so prolific is when the cane toads morph from the tadpoles, there's thousands and thousands of them.
You know what, boys? That vehicle right there would have just squished his brains all out over this road.
He was headed that direction.
We did a good thing. Let's go get some more. Let's let him go and onward and upward.
Whoa, 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 stop, stop! What's that?
What's the matter? Oh yeah, baby. Look at this. Next one's yours, Mikey.
Yeah.
Is that, what is it, Keelback?
Make sure he's moving
There's
fast.
a band on that neck.
Hold on. I think that's a baby keelback, but it's hard to tell.
That's Keelback.
All right, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Get him, Mikey.
We'll let that little one get the best of you.
Hey, you guys give me the baby, huh? Woo! Hey, mine's cuter than yours.
That's cane toad food right there.
Let's let him go and let's save some more.
Snake.
What is it? Oh, it's dead.
It's a dead keelback.
Oh man, that truck that just went by us just whacked this thing, man.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
The blood on the face. Remind me a lot of our garter snakes back home, which will eat the crap out of cane toads as well.
One less cane toad eating machine, unfortunately.
That's right. Let's see if we can get on down the road here and get a couple of these live guys, move them off the road before any more of this traffic waffles them.
I really hate to see it, but when snakes and cars end up on the roadway at the same time, the snakes always lose.
Right there. Don't move, he's alive. Size-wise, is this an adult? Is this as big as they get?
No, they get a bit bigger than that. Probably about a metre long, without the biggest I've seen.
Oh, we're gonna have to get him off the road. There's a car coming.
Sean's brought along his infrared camera.
Very cool.
It detects differences in the amount of heat. Dark purple represents the coolest and yellow the hottest.
Wow. Such a mellow snake, too.
That animal is already cooled way down. You're glowing compared to him. He's so dark, it's insane.
Well, he is very cool feeling, but at the same time, he's out hunting. He's just found a nice warm perch to sit on, and he's not moving at all. He's soaking up that body heat from me right now. Just a cool little snake.
These guys are probably one of the most common snakes we have around the Rockhampton area.
Were they just as popular before the cane toads?
I'd like to think that because there's more cane toads, there's more of them around.
Let's put this guy back and let's go save the rest of his buddies off this road because there's a lot of traffic going on.
No worries.
Like all cold-blooded reptiles, keelbacks absorb heat from their surroundings to increase their body temperature.
Well, that's impressive. He's actually picking up heat off the ground. Look at his color change, Michael.
Yeah, I see it.
You see that?
I'm seeing it.
Holy cow, look at that. Now look how much hotter he is than that really cool grass instead of the hot gravel. His color has changed drastically. Unreal. Look at that.
That was cool.
Very cool, guys. Let's go move some more of these bad boys.
But a big thunderstorm shuts down the hunt for the night.
David did a good job of delivering the keelback snake. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw when you're looking for reptiles.
Today, the hunters are switching up land for water.
A lot of what I know about Australian reptiles, I learned from a guy who brought his passion right into my living room. And that guy was Steve Irwin.
Steve fought for the rights of animals in Australia right up until the day he died. And he learned everything from his father, Bob.
We're here at the invitation of Bob Irwin to go check out a reptile that's not venomous, dangerous, or aggressive at all. We're talking about the beautiful sea turtle, and it's in dire need of our help.
Bob's here with his assistant, Colin.
Just so happy to be here. with the angry one, the pretty one, and the smart one. I got upgraded.
The smart one?
It's the difference between the Aussie language and the English language. He didn't mean smart one, he meant smart ass.
He's probably both. You got it?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Bob's initiatives are often followed by the local media, and the python hunters are all for lending their support.
What was it that brought you to this part of the world? What concern about the turtles brought you here?
A local peoples that are trying to do the right thing. They're trying to protect their local populations of sea turtles, and they're trying to protect their nesting beaches and their environment and the habitats, and that's exactly what we do in the United States. That's exactly what our program is about. Education, conservation, and wildlife.
Righto, let's go get some turtles.
Their guide, Alan Epong, is a member of the Aboriginal Mandabara clan of northeastern Australia, who are trying to preserve the sea turtle.
Do you remember your parents or the elders telling stories about just hundreds and hundreds of turtles, thousands of turtles in this area on this stretch?
When I was young, I seen it for myself, that there was heaps of turtles around here. Just everywhere you looked, you saw a turtle, especially along the coast there. But it's pretty limited now.
Just on the surface, you said?
Yeah. He's right off this side, right over here. But if that was a turtle, he wasn't moving right. Yeah, he's gone down. He's maneuvering enough to stay away from us, though. Straight out that way.
He's got floaters, he won't stay down for long.
There he is.
There he is. No, batfish, eh?
Batfish, yeah.
That's what it is.
Batfish?
Close, but no cigar.
Is it batfish?
Yeah, batfish. That's why he's swimming funny for a turtle.
Yeah, because he's not a turtle.
This isn't looking good. We've been out here for over an hour and haven't seen a single turtle. I think it's time we get under the water and see if we can change our luck.
Beautiful.
The guys are in prime sea turtle territory, desperately searching for a reptile that once gathered here by the thousands.
It was great to be snorkeling in Australia, but Bob's right. The turtles just aren't here anymore.
Then I spot a sea turtle, but it's only one.
You know, it's magnificent and all, but where are all the turtles?
Hey, we should be seeing quite reasonable numbers of turtles moving around at the moment, and there isn't any.
And this is nesting season.
That's right.
These waters just offshore should be chock full of adult turtles looking to nest. You know, it's a little bit of nature, quite a bit of man, you know, having some dire consequences on this population.
Yeah, no doubt. How's about we get this show on the road, Captain?
Great day out on the water, but, you know, from 300 nests to 30 nests?
Australia's turtles are protected by law, but Colin doesn't think it's enough.
You see the problems we face, and yet every day our government denies that unlimited, unmonitored, uncontrolled hunting with no cruelty laws isn't a problem.
It actually brings home the fact that we've actually messed up. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do.
And the sad thing is that we've got to change people's attitude and get people to think differently. But do those animals have that time? Sad.
Back home in Florida, we have sea turtles as well, and our local and federal governments do a great job of protecting them. But in Australia, they just don't have the enforcement in place.
Bob spots what's threatening the sea turtle nests on the beach.
Bloody wheel tracks.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
This is fresh right here. This is an ATV.
Yep. Yeah. You get a baby sea turtle stuck down in here, he's not gonna make it to the water.
You know, worse than that, you got tire tracks going up on the high areas where would be the nesting sites.
You know, the eggs are being broken, the sand's being compacted.
All because humans think they have the right to drive a vehicle on the beach. If there's something we don't want to see, it's negligence destroying the creatures that are fast disappearing from this planet. It's just careless and stupid.
Why do you drive over beaches you know they've got There's a sign down there saying no beach access. You even saw it. You drove up there and looked at it. I filmed you looking at the sign.
You know, it's just general lack of respect.
But Bob Irwin and Colin have more than ATVs on the beach to worry about. They must prepare a couple of endangered sea turtles for a trip to the hospital for life-saving procedures.
This is the rehab facility. These are our tanks. We got multiple turtles that we need to pack up, dry them off, and then transport them for CAT scan.
Nice and filthy.
Jenny Gilbert has been rehabilitating and tracking Australia's declining sea turtles for the past 30 years. Nellie, this green sea turtle, is one of many found unable to dive due to floater syndrome.
Floater syndrome is actually air that's trapped between their shell. It could actually be an impaction they have in their intestinal tract, and that means they could have a blockage. They could have ingested marine debris. They can also get what's called a coccidia in their brain, and that's just an overload of parasites, and that can also stop their intestine from working.
Jenny washes off large amounts of algae, an indication Nellie's been floating on the surface too long.
Accumulation of just algal growth from it floating.
It's abnormal for a healthy turtle. Healthy turtles do a lot of diving. They don't stay on the surface.
But Jenny's really worried about Angie.
Wow. Well, that's a big one.
Angie's been at the rehab center for 2 years and just recently stopped eating.
She's going to be a handful, isn't she?
She is. Paul's going to get in the tank and he's going to lift her out to the boys.
Oh, man. Better him than me.
I know. She weighs a fair bit, I can tell you.
She must be heavy.
She probably weighs more than you do, Bob.
I'd say she does.
How did she come in?
The rangers found her and they said that she'd probably been attacked by a crocodile because she's got a tooth mark in her back and she had a broken jaw.
Today, they're giving her a CAT scan to assess her broken jaw and an MRI to determine if the fibropapilloma growth on her snout has spread to her internal organs. If it has, it could kill her.
Straight up like that. Now we come in with a freshwater hose.
Before moving Angie, they hose her down to rinse off the salt water.
Now I gotta change your clothes.
Sorry, Paul.
Check inside and...
Angie?
If she gets the hose, she'll eat it.
Yep. Sorry, Paul. Sorry, Paul.
It's starting to feel like it's intentional now.
Just a little bit more. Sorry, Paul.
You're not talking about the turtle, are you? Yep, straight off the edge of the roller, straight into the box. Yeah, we'll move her out first. We'll get a towel on her first.
Good girl. We got to take her out of here and wrap her up. And the reason for that is the restraint, so she's perfectly still in the MRI.
Yes.
Don't bite the head that's taping you.
I don't know, I think the yellow tape's not bad at all.
Quite the sporty look. Remind me not to get a CAT scan around here.
I'm telling you, straitjacket time, huh?
It looks like it might be stressful on the animal, but the way it's done, wrapping it up, keep it calm like that, she's not real stressed. I mean, yeah, she's not happy. It's definitely not going to hurt her.
It's an incredible animal, man. I mean, the strength and power in that thing. And, you know, when you look at a turtle like this, especially in this setting, it looks awkward and lumber, but when that thing gets in the water, I mean...
Hundreds of millions of years they've been doing what they do. They're well adapted, turbocharged.
You know, the Cairns Diagnostic Facility usually services humans, but today they've opened their doors to Nellie and Angie, 2 sea turtles. That's very cool.
Nellie heads into the MRI first.
Nellie, 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 Nellie. Come on. Come on.
You know, the radio waves will reveal a 3D image of the turtle skull, which will tell us what damage she's incurred and the probability of her successful recovery.
The next one's going to be really easy. She's bound up like a mummy.
This CAT scan will determine if Angie can ever return to the wild.
Lady.
All right, hello, sweetheart. Hey, we're here to help you.
There's my darling, I know, sweetheart. She's so beautiful.
Really, if we can just get them to keep still for that amount of time that's required to get them through and get that data collated.
You're gonna have to leave now, I'm afraid.
We have the same problem with fibropapillomas in the United States. Some of our loggerheads we find just huge papillomas on them.
Yeah, I'll just zoom in over nice leg enough.
Yeah, there's your fracture there on the left-hand side of the jaw. Just right in here.
Now you can really see that fracture on the jaw, but it's rounded, which means it's healing. You know, you got bone growth there. It's not a new fracture.
This is all scarring. This is scarring. This is bronchitis. This is, you know, it's, with chronic infection.
They've been working with this animal for 2 years, and the scary part about what's going on is that all of a sudden it stopped feeding. That's a bad sign.
She probably had bad pneumonia.
Yeah, and then there's all this.
She's got scarring from the pneumonia.
Yeah, scarring. So yeah, it must be all that.
So I'd say she had pneumonia.
And we know with reptiles, by the time you start getting the sign, it's usually, you know, well into whatever the situation is.
She's got a bit of free air.
Yeah. Free air, yeah.
But not as much as Nellie. Nellie's actually had a lot more free air.
Yeah, she got pneumothorax.
You know, if they can get this animal feeding again, those other injuries more than likely can be healed.
Okay, last hurrah. See how we go this time.
She could have tuberculosis because her lungs really aren't good.
It's a spectacular animal. I just don't think she's gonna make it. You look at her eyes, she's lost that spark. Sad. So sad.
We should have a
But Jenny will make sure this olive Ridley turtle gets the very best of care.
You're just here for the attention, aren't you, darling? Yes, you are.
They've got this high-end expert in CT scans, and they're sending them off, and they'll know something they didn't know before.
And doing that for this animal they might find something that can help, you know, hundreds more down the road. You never know. Mission accomplished.
For another pair of turtles at the rehab facility, it's a happier story.
You know, the great thing about hanging around somebody like Bob Irwin is that you get to be there when things go well for the animals. Like today, we're releasing 2 recovered sea turtles back into the wild.
We've just been down the rehab centre and just picked up the turtles, and they're in the back of Paul's ute, so he's bringing them down.
Okay, good.
Oh, here they come now.
There you go. You have to kind of walk it partly. Yep. You guys got that?
Yep.
Why did I put it up?
The other thing is that we haven't named these 2. We're leaving it for you to name between you all.
Uh-oh.
So there's 2 names, so
My
we're
wife's
leaving
birthday today.
So we're leaving it for all of you to name.
Is there a male or a female? Is Bob, the Bob Irwin, and your wife?
Bob and Lisa.
Bob and Lisa.
Bob and Lisa.
How good's that?
I think if my wife found out that we released a sea turtle and named it Lisa on her birthday with Bob Irwin, she'd probably have a heart attack.
Have you ever had an animal named that?
Odd ones,
okay, he's
but
gone the
they're
other
usually
boat,
ones with
right?
big teeth and they bite.
But this morning's not just about setting turtles free. Jenny's had a call about a floating turtle in the bay.
Every day, Jenny and Paul and other volunteers are scouring the waters for these turtles that are floating up at alarming rates. They want to get them early so they can save them.
Because of the lack of seagrass, these poor green turtles are actually starving and they're floating to the surface. So they're getting about 20 to 30 calls a week now from these turtles just found around the area.
Today's release brings out a local TV crew, but it soon turns into a bad news story.
We haven't even left the dock yet. There's another one floating in the harbor here.
Paul, it's well and truly dead? That's sad.
Turtles can dive to almost 300 meters to feed. They spend very little time on the surface.
A turtle trapped on the surface means it's in trouble. It could be intestinal blockage, trapped gas, any of which can spell a death sentence.
Turtles are the sentinel of the ocean, and when the turtle health goes down, obviously the ocean's not looking good. It's dead.
Yeah, you've got to dunk it right in here.
I'll pass it to somebody first.
Okay, you
And you can loop the bag under it, just so that it doesn't fall through the bottom of the bag. Come on, jump across.
Oh, you've been dead for a while.
Look at this fishing line. It's entangled in fishing line. It's got a wrap around it.
But spirits rise as they make their way out to release the healed patients.
If they can make it with this little head start, they could live another 50+ years and produce thousands of offspring. That is well worth the extra work. It's all we need. It's all we need.
They got a little bit of python hunter luck riding with them now.
Gotta think positive. These guys are gonna outlive us.
I'm positive of that. At least you guys, anyway.
They take the turtles an hour away to a secluded spot for their best chance at survival.
Yeah, pretty good there.
Now, you want to get the tag information on Bob there?
Yeah. All right. Tag number QA17778R3.
Each turtle is numbered and tagged to track its vitals and measure the population growth.
All right, we got Bob and Lisa ready to go. I'm still not exactly sure how I feel about my wife running off with Bob, especially since this is her birthday present.
Don't worry about it. They've been living together for at least a month together now, so. If you all come down the beach, what we'll actually do is the people who are releasing the turtles will be actually just right on the edge of the water, and we'll form a V either side of them. That way we can kind of create a natural channel for them heading a bit further out to deeper water.
Let's let Lisa go first, and Bob will be the final finale.
It's such an honor to be here with Bob Irwin, releasing a rehab sea turtle back in the wild. The feeling that I get is just, it's really undescribable.
All right, sweetie. Another minute and you'll be free. Don't come back. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Go, little girl.
I got goosebumps.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Hang in there, buddy. Get it going. How good is that?
Doesn't get any better. This is awesome.
I look around on a day like today, and I think, wow, this is what I do for a living? Doesn't get much better than that.
Look, Bob's got some kick in him.
Still got a little slump, huh? Still a young buck there.
How good was that?
Yeah,
How good was that?
unreal. Nothing better than seeing something go back in the wild. Nothing better.
Jenny?
If there's a feel-good moment on the Australia trip, this is it. To see people working so hard to save Australian wildlife and to be able to participate in their success, this is what it's all about. It's a great job. How does that feel?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All the hard work has been well worth it. To see them released today is just a great thing.
Great job. The work you guys do is
thank you,
top
sir.
notch. Top notch.
I hope you get to experience that somewhere else someday, because that was one of the most just great in nature feelings you ever get.
Bob was a pistol.
Yeah.
Little Bob just boom.
I was gonna say, Lisa hung around for just a second. She did like me at one point. Now she's in love with Bob.
I gotta say something, Michael. I was watching there for a second. Lisa's namesake did a little forward tilt, like kiss it, and then she took off. And I thought, that's Lisa. that turtle's got a little bit of Lisa's soul.
I didn't know you knew my wife that well.
You wiped your blood all over your chin.
Is that blood or sea turtle poop? I think it's sea turtle poop.
Oh, look, she did give you a go. Lisa did give you a go.
She loves me.
You got him?
The python hunters are on an island in the South Pacific,
What's up?
wrestling with a massive snake invasion.
Ooh, and on the face.
Look at you jump.
But it's not just snakes taking over.
Right there, guys, right there. That's a big animal there.
They'll need all their skills to stop this plague.
I'm looking for these big 8-foot things that are, gonna eat some goat.
It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles. Biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
U.S. territory, Guam. That is beautiful.
My own island, I'm gonna have a view like that.
Easy tattoo.
The guys are in Guam, smack dab in the middle of the Western Pacific Ocean, to capture one of the most invasive species on the planet, the brown tree snake.
If you are looking for the perfect place for an invasion of tree snakes, this is it. It's the perfect jungle habitat. It's got food sources, it's got ground birds, it's got lizards. Guam would be the perfect place.
Estimates put the island's tree snake population at a staggering 12,000 per square kilometer.
Everything I've seen in literature is just tons of snakes, people in cupboards and snakes coming out of them. I've heard other reports people can live here their whole lives and never see a snake, so the two of those don't mesh with me real well. I want to get around this island, and I want to see how many snakes we're finding.
They find their first evidence of a snake invasion near the airport.
There's a live rodent in there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for bait. What's interesting, we've got these things lined on the airport fence. Don't want any of these snakes getting off this island and onto others and into Hawaii, because that's one of the ways this brown tree snake made it to this island, this military transport. Back World War II, massive quantities of military cargo, airplanes, ships were coming into port, and they were coming from areas that this brown tree snake was native to. And that's the injection event that put enough brown tree snakes here, they could reproduce and they could establish themselves as the apex predator on this island.
Despite its name, this 1 to 2 meter long tree snake is extremely adaptable, living in open grasslands and around human settlements.
Since these brown tree snakes are nocturnal, we're gonna have to come back out here, ride these fences at night, and just get an overall kind of sense as to what's going on.
light?
Light? Flashlight.
A lot of people don't quite understand why this brown tree snake being here causes such a problem. The issue is that it was introduced by man's action, and it has extirpated 12 species of birds, among other things, and they're found nowhere else on this planet. And that's the issue.
Tonight, they'll track down and remove as many snakes as they can.
Those slabs are perfect hiding spots for snakes.
Nothing getting in there.
We covered an awful lot of ground.
But I thought we'd find more here. The way they talk, this place is just crawling with snakes. And we were told, pretty much pick a fence and you'll find them.
But their persistence always pays off.
Snake right over there.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Hey, buddy.
Look at him navigate that fence. Their evolutionary design is so specialized for climbing. They have hundreds of ribs, and those ribs are tied together by thousands of muscles, and in a ratchet system. So they literally can move themselves up the slipperiest of vertical spaces. We work on our little core right here. Their whole body is core. They've got abdominal muscle after abdominal muscle just stacked up by the hundreds.
There's prey items all over this fence. So look, there's a gecko right here. That's why he's here.
Praying mantis. Look at this. Ah, praying mantis style meets snake style.
Uh-oh, it's going to be a fight.
Nope. Nope, he slides right under, stealthy like a snake.
Look at the mantis. He's like,
that was a close one. Man, don't come back or I'll kick your butt, man.
Stuck through this one.
Sean.
What?
Let him do it. What if you get that snake off by yourself?
Oh, come on. I think that's real hard, huh?
Yeah, be careful.
It'll break his neck.
Just
put your finger up there.
Put your finger right up under that loop right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get bit.
Like it, just
Here, you go right ahead. Yeah, it's all yours. You want to get bit?
No.
See, I'm trying not to get bit. I know you don't care if you get bit because you know you're not allergic to it.
But the brown tree snake does carry a mildly toxic venom.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
Matter of fact,
Jump for, Sean.
because his teeth went in under my cuticle. Look at this, some of the teeth marks on my nail. You know, that guy was a little spunky, had a go at me. And they're mildly venomous, but they're rear-fanged. Not typically a big deal for humans. Maybe a little swelling, a little bit of pain.
You know, if you're allergic to the enzymes, they can still put a hurting on you. I don't know if I'm allergic to the enzymes in this bite or not, so I don't want to find out. All right, let's bag this thing, go get another one. I don't want your blood all over the bag either.
I thought you were getting
It's my bag.
Let's get some more.
Snake right there. Woo! This is a big one, guys. Check this one out.
That's a 5-footer. Hook back. Now he's happy. These things are good in those fences.
With plenty to eat and few predators, Guam's tree snakes can grow as long as 3 meters.
I imagine he's probably holding a little more venom than those little guys that bit you. You want to stick your hand in there for this guy?
I ain't afraid of him. Don't. That was his tail.
It was not. It was damn head.
I'm a little disappointed. I mean, as much as we've heard about how many snakes are supposed to be on this island, I mean, 2 snakes, and we've been cruising around almost all night, hitting these fences.
Be interesting to see what we get when we get with some people that are neck deep in this project.
Well, like I said, we're just getting started, so we'll have to see.
Onward and upward to infinity and beyond.
Now I'm starting to wonder, you know, how accurate the claims are that this snake is really a nuisance on the island of Guam. You know, we got to thinking, well, these are more of an arboreal species, so we're gonna have to start looking in other places.
Today we're supposed to meet up with the guys from the rapid response team and catch some brown tree snakes.
Yeah, guys standing there looking in the trees is probably our guy.
James? Hey, Sean,
Good
how
to
you
see you
doing?
guys. Good to see you. Yeah. We're going to start out tonight here just right along the road because it's got a nice forest edge.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too, man. Sean, we're working with the rapid response team.
Well, see, I had to roll the window up from the cameraman who left it down.
So what is our witching hour here? What's when we're just gonna start seeing them?
Their activity period seems to be half hour to an hour after sunset, so we're probably 20 minutes to a half hour from when it starts getting really good to find these guys.
When they're moving around, they catch your eyesight. And these animals just coil up. They just look like a vine or part of the tree. They're almost impossible to see without that movement.
When you're in the bush looking up, you've got so much canopy and there's so much vines and it's so thick. Snake, boys.
Yeah?
Yep.
And we've got one.
Look at him resting right there on that branch.
Oh yeah, I see him. And he's up there. All right, monkey man, let's get it. He knows you're coming. He's headed up.
Woo, not in the face, brother.
He likes you a lot.
Oh, there's a bite.
First one of the night.
All right, ready?
Yep. You can just put them on the tongs. Don't even need to close them. Well, that's a good-looking snake. Whoa, hello, buddy. It's all yours, brother.
Look at the eyes, just magnificent how large they are. You know, good indicator it's a nocturnal snake.
It has to have like the largest eyes of any snake.
Their bulging eyes give the brown tree snake a huge advantage for spotting prey in the dark.
It is too bad that these guys are invasive because they are beautiful snakes. You got to appreciate, you know, just how pretty they are and how nimble they are in the trees, and pretty amazing. And as generalists, they can pretty much, bite me on my hand. No, come on now. Now you just
He wants to chew.
Now you're just trying to envenomate me. That's rude.
Its toxin won't kill, but symptoms can range from dizziness to vomiting to severe infection. And Sean's taken multiple bites over several days.
Is that bite bothering you at all?
Nah, stinging a little bit.
Like a bee sting or?
Kind of a stingy, itchy.
As the night wears on, the action heats up.
You guys, we got a snake over here on the ground.
He looks rough. He's a bigger one.
Yeah, look how thin he is, though. The spine sticking out on the back. This guy doesn't look like he's had a meal in a while.
He doesn't have much fight in him either.
You can see these bumps right here. I'm running my fingers over. That should have a layer of muscle over it, and that's totally gone on this animal. We see in animals that haven't had food in a long period of time. But James, I mean, is this typical to find them like this?
Yeah, diameter-wise, he's not atypical. This snake is obviously in the process of shedding. So I think part of the reason he's looking so poor to us is because his skin is loose and starting to flake off. You can also see through, and he doesn't got anything in there.
I can see his ribs.
Yeah, you can see his organs. I can see his heart.
Look at that, look at that. You can see his heart. You can see it beating.
Oh, that's really cool right there.
The brown tree snake's heart can shift from its normal position, an adaptation to protect it when swallowing large prey.
One more in the bag. All right, here they come. They're popping up everywhere.
And all of a sudden, we're starting to see snakes. One here, one there.
Yeah, it is a pretty good sized animal.
There's a lot of snakes here.
You got him?
Yeah.
We pull out somewhere between 9 and 10 snakes within a 2-hour period, which is now starting to get along the lines of the numbers that have been fed to us.
Snake!
Got it?
Pretty. Another one bites the dust.
We haven't even gone into the interior. This has all been edge.
There's obviously a lot. I mean, we go out and find, 9, 10 snakes in one night.
That wasn't even a night. That was just a couple of hours.
Yeah. Where can you go in a 200-yard stretch down home and just walk up and down and catch 10 snakes?
Yeah, 10 of the same species.
They've seen the snake. Now the hunters meet one of its victims, the Guam rail.
On Guam proper, there are absolutely no rails that exist still in the wild. They are extinct. So they've got this breeding population, but they cannot do reintroductions back into Guam at this point because they feel that the tree snake population is still too large and would just decimate all of the birds that they release.
With no natural fear of snakes, the flightless rail was almost hunted to extinction in the 1980s by the brown tree snake.
So how many rails do you have in this breeding program here?
Right now, I think we're at 130, 140.
Wow.
It's a numbers game. So the more birds you release, the more likely you have birds to stick around the release area, breed, otherwise, and not die.
They can get those birds reintroduced. That'll be a phenomenal story, a huge success story.
That's the way to get them.
Oh, there you go.
That's the way I get them.
Very cool looking animal. The red eyes are pretty strange. He's like, I'm out of here, mama. Don't chase him. Yeah, don't chase him.
See, that's the stalking rail. You got him.
There we go.
Come here, little buddy. It's all right.
There we go.
Let's not be responsible for releasing a critically endangered bird species.
Look at him, he's a cutie.
Only on Guam.
You know, I would like to think that the rail can make a comeback here on Guam, but you put the rails back on this island with the number of tree snakes you have, and it's a death sentence for those animals.
To avoid that catastrophe, Diane's team has set up a sanctuary about 1 kilometer south of Guam on nearby Cocos Island.
Cocos is the only place where they exist in the wild on Guam.
So you take animals that are produced out of here, and that's what you're using to replenish Cocos Island? Okay.
But Cocos Island is also home to another predator, the mangrove monitor lizard, and it eats rails.
How goes it? Good, how you doing? Good, Sean. Seamus.
Biologist Seamus Earhart studies the lizards to help ensure the rail's survival.
All right, we're excited. Let's we'll get our gear and load up. The thing about Cocos Island is that obviously it's a small island. It's only like 83 acres out here, and they got a reintroduction program for their Guam rail. Big thing out here is, yeah, we'd like to see some Guam rails out here doing good, but we also want to catch some of these mangrove monitors and you know, extract them off the island, give these rails a fighting chance. Now, who's this guy?
Chris, he tracks the rails on the island.
You tracking a bird?
Yeah, I am.
How many you got still with radios?
I got 5 birds still. 7 birds dropped transmitters, and I'm sure they're still alive. We've had 9 nests so far, and 4 have hatched out, for sure. 6 baby chicks.
So these birds have settled in.
Yeah,
they're feeding themselves, they're reproducing, they're making it.
Yeah, they're making it. They're doing good.
That's great to hear for a highly endangered bird.
With Guam rails making a comeback on Cocos, the Monitor Lizard Control Program looks like it's working.
Well, a lot of the monitor lizards aren't in this area. They're real shy and they don't like people.
Yeah.
Mangrove monitors are covered in dark green scales, so they're hard to spot in the dense forest.
It's warm enough now that they're foraging in the shade. There's a monitor right over my back in the brush pile.
In this brush pile right here?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Run the back, run the back, run the back. He's heading that way, Mikey. Wait, he's 7 feet right in front of me on top of the brush. You gotta go deeper, Greg. You gotta go deeper. He's coming your way, Mikey. He's coming your way.
He's coming to you.
Get him, get him. You got him?
No. He's out. He's gone. Actually, my stick got in the way. I should have just grabbed him by hand.
Hey, the good thing is they're moving. Let's see what we can get.
You know, catching monitors is extremely difficult. I'll be surprised if we actually get a monitor here this afternoon. I mean, they're very elusive. They're very quick. Their camouflage is incredible.
With no luck chasing them down, the hunters decide to check out some live traps.
Ooh, look at this baby.
Oh, there's 2.
No lizards, but it is something native to the island.
They're called coconut crabs because supposedly they can climb up a tree, flip a coconut off, go down, and open it up.
These guys have some of the strongest claws in the crab world. Unreal power behind those things.
What's that? What's that?
It never gets old.
See how old it gets now.
Go climb right on the tree, man. Straight up a tree, man. Tree climbing crabs.
There's sometimes monitors that are on the tree are hiding from you. If you hang back, when the guys walk past them, they can turn around the other side of the tree and they actually expose themselves to a person that they didn't see.
Monitor right there, guys, right there. Moving, he's moving, he's moving. We want to try and snatch him. Dr. Michael's got him. First one, good job, Mikey.
Sean scared him to me.
Woo-hoo! You know, he's in good shape.
He's in great shape.
No real scarring.
He's got great body weight. Typical, though, for Indicus, they're just not aggressive.
Monitor shower there?
I think the animal really thought he had a height advantage over us. Once he was looking down, he didn't feel as intimidated as some of the animals on the ground. And then when we reach up with those metal tongs, there's no body heat, there's nothing that says to him this is another animal. There's no scent or anything like that.
Biggest defense right now is using those razor-sharp claws to look at the way he rakes my hands.
In with those claws.
He's digging in, trying to pull backwards from this, which has his head. What's your largest mangrove out here?
Probably around just under 4 feet. Let's bag this guy and go find some more.
Yeah.
Burn
Yeah,
daylight,
sure.
huh?
Oh, Mikey's a lizard in this one.
Cool. Got him?
Look at him.
Thanks.
There you go. Yeah, that'll get him. Get me.
He wants some.
See this guy for a second. I
Got
don't
it?
trust you near my face, that's all. But, you know, one of the things we talked about with these lizards is how they got here. And there is a possibility of them coming over from the mainland. I mean, they're excellent swimmers. They're found around the water. And when you look at this tail here, it's really compressed like a crocodilian tail.
These mangrove monitors are famous for not only being able to tolerate estuary or salt water, but also just to navigate waterways.
They also have a special gland in the nasal area where they can secrete salt, so they can go through a marine environment and not dehydrate. And they eat fish. I found fish in their stomach contents.
All right, let's get this guy bagged up and
in quick.
Like the tree snakes they collect, it's game over for these lizards.
2 in the bag.
But the guys wonder if Cocos Island will ever be a safe haven for the Guam rail.
You're maximum a kilometer off that island. It's close, and these guys are no strangers to swimming, you know?
And just with the tide coming out, they could coast.
There's a piece of the puzzle that needs solved. The story is like back in the late 80s or early 90s that there was a resort out here, and they had a nice little enclosure for an exhibit for tourists. And when the typhoons went through, that got demolished and released these monitors onto the island. It'd be interesting to get out here and maybe talk to some people that were here pre-typhoon and see if those monitors actually were here. Do you remember monitor lizards being on the island when you were a kid?
Yes.
Like approximately what year?
70s, maybe 70s.
All right.
If more monitors swim the short distance from Guam to Cocos Island, it could destroy the rail's comeback.
Gone back to doing necropsy on a monitor, right?
Yeah.
Next, the guys want to know if the captured lizards have been eating rails.
Let's see what he's consuming from over.
Is this a relatively large mangrove monitor for what you're typically taking off the island?
This is actually one of the larger ones that we have out there. And he's real healthy. You can tell by the stomach, and the other way is by the circumference of the tail. It's thick.
A lot of meat on him.
He's a healthy boy.
Every lizard removed from Cocos Island undergoes a stomach content analysis.
There's huge value to a necropsy. I mean, we find out what these animals are eating. And for me, even on the invasive side of stuff back in mainland habitats, the necropsies have proven that these animals are not as devastating as some of the projections that other biologists have.
Number one thing we're looking for are rail eggs or rail feathers. The other thing we're looking for is turtle eggs, because green sea turtle lays eggs out there and nests, and these guys are notorious for raiding turtle nests. They're ready. There we go, crab claw.
What you're seeing is the fact that this monitor is a generalist, and they'll eat about anything they can get in their mouths. And, you know, they'll scavenge for human waste, they'll eat, you know, other reptile eggs, bird eggs, small birds.
This is the fun part. This is where the feces is. Heavily digested, so it smells horrible.
I know, that's right up your alley. You jealous you can't play in that, or you dying to get in there? Serving up a little poo-poo platter for the flies there. Yeah, that's the stuff Mikey likes right there, that thick gray rotting stuff. I like my monitors alive.
Being a guy that really likes monitor lizards, that kind of bothered me. In the early days of this program, they used to release the monitors that they found on Cocos Island back on the mainland. That's something that I think I can go for.
No rails, you know, no other native birds.
Yeah, it was good. How many birds' eggs and all the necropsies you've done, or bird parts?
1 bird egg and 3 birds, and all the ones I've done.
We've got kind of some fish waste from humans cast aside and a land crab. It's definitely a positive sign, because that's a good-sized animal. It could be eating, you know, rail chicks or eggs. But the fact that we didn't find any is positive.
Back to Guam to see whether the rail can ever live on the main island itself.
Guam National Wildlife Refuge.
The guys catch up with biologist Jennifer Cruz. She's working on a fence that will surround 110 hectares of beach and forest. The barrier will protect some of Guam's remaining endangered animals.
So this is the beginning of your exclusion fence?
Yeah, this is the part, it actually wraps around to the other side of the building and will extend all the way to the beach.
Putting up the fence is only part of the problem. You've got a whole bunch of animals in that circle that got to be removed.
You know, we probably won't be able to eradicate all of the snakes, because as you guys have seen, there are millions of snakes on this island, but we can at least maybe control them. The same with the monitor lizards.
These brown tree snakes and their uncanny ability to literally project themselves into thin air is why constructing an exclusion barrier or fence is so difficult. Their abilities to scale walls and trees and fences and vertical spaces is amazing. You know, it seems like this is a massive amount of resources dedicated to this project.
It's estimated about $1 million fence. It's going to be quite a task. The rail is, you know, they live on the ground. They're susceptible to a lot of things.
It looks like a great plan.
I need a perimeter fence like this around my house. But the invasive I'm keeping out's humans.
Yeah, I love it.
Check that out.
The guys check out another of Guam's snake fences, built by the military to keep tree snakes from either entering or hitching a ride off the island.
Yeah, basically, they've just got that bow coming out of it, so if the snakes do get enough traction, they'll get up to that little bow, and hopefully it'll flop them back over onto the ground. And as the snake starts to crawl up, if he can actually get any traction on this little gauged fencing here, he's gonna have to go out and around this. And basically, the gravity's gonna pull him with what little traction he's got on that fencing back to the ground. He may try it once or twice, but eventually these animals are just gonna avoid the fence.
Pretty simple design, but it looks like it might work.
Back to the hunt.
Another fun-filled night around tree snakes. Let's hope.
This time, they're here to do more than count tree snakes.
How goes it?
Pretty good, thanks.
Sean.
Good to see you, Bjorn.
Biologist Bjorn Lardner studies the snake's movement patterns.
We're going to try to put a radio transmitter in a baby snake.
So how do you do that?
So we're going to use tiny, tiny transmitters that are so small that you can fit them inside a baby snake without the snake having to carry too much of a load. We're going to stuff a transmitter into this dead gecko.
This tiny transmitter weighs only a gram.
So here we've got a transmitter gecko ready to be eaten by a snake.
So the Trojan gecko.
Yeah.
All right. Now comes the hard part. We've got to find a snake.
And get it to eat that gecko.
I don't know, after last night, it might not be such a hard thing to do.
Remember that tonight we're only looking for the small guys. Any snake that is larger than roughly 3 feet total length, that is not a snake we want to transmit it tonight.
wind whipping through here with the trees moving makes it even that much harder to see a snake moving in the tree, because what we're looking for is movement as these snakes search around for their prey items. And I mean, we had a lot stacked against us tonight.
Looking for pretty small juveniles. They don't typically find them on the ground, so it's one area that we can forego searching. Wind is a killer. You're gonna have to actually catch the glint of the snake or the coloration or just the body form.
It doesn't take long for the python hunter's snake radar to kick in.
Guys, we got a snake over here on the ground. It's gotta be a big one. It's on the ground.
So how long is that?
About twice what you need, huh?
Too big for my needs.
All right, bag him and keep going.
If you guys want another one, there's one down here. A little bit too big for our needs, but he's out of range. It's not possible to transmitter him while he's down there.
We've been able to catch plenty of adults, but we need a juvenile to swallow this tracker so we can follow its movements through the forest.
Crap, is it a cyclone?
Despite the impending storm, the guy's search moves deeper into the jungle.
Thorn bushes, spider webs.
Snake, boys. He's right here. He's
about 3 feet.
Maybe a little
3.5.
bigger than the last one just pulled out.
If I just stick this up to him, he probably won't be too happy about it.
Didn't take. Matter of fact, he ran from it.
Tag it and bag it.
For a bag.
We may not be getting exactly what we want, but we're getting rid of more snakes. Snake!
Another brush pile snake?
Yeah.
What size is it?
Big. Look at those big eyes. Perfect for hunting at night. Oh, another one for the bag. 5 and 40 minutes. We're heading to beat last night's record. This is conflicting here. I mean, we're out removing an invasive species. Unfortunately, these animals can't be released back in the wild. It's so much nicer to be able to go out and handle a snake in its native habitat and be able to release that animal back into the wild. This is not what we like to do here. We're getting tired of yelling out snake, man.
I hear you.
There's another one right up the road there. I think they've gotten a tree.
Might actually be receptible to the idea of offering him the gecko. Let's see if we can sneak up there carefully, very gently. Careful now.
He's looking at it.
Yeah, he's definitely eyeballing it.
How's that shoulder burn?
I just hope I don't drop it. Oh, it doesn't look good. Should have struck by now.
Yeah, he's definitely eyeballing it.
Yeah, he's looking at it. So I think he's trying to find the head of the lizard.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, he's got it.
Took it. Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Look at that.
Good job.
Perfect, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. When it took that gecko and you were dead on the front, you could see it alternate those upper jaws left and right, and just take that gecko back, you know, and including the transmitter. So be good to get some data on this guy, see what's going on with him. This is science we love. Gadgets, snakes, lizards, transmitters.
I didn't think we would get a snake to take the gecko. I would have lost money on this.
Well,
But,
it's always easier when they're up because they don't seem to be as disturbed by your presence.
Right.
When you're below them.
Right. That's something you rarely ever see in the wild. I mean, obviously, we held the gecko up there for him to eat. But anytime you come across this snake, you know, even in the Everglades, we come across a little ribbon snake eating a frog. It's almost unimaginable to a person to understand an animal that can, with no arms or legs, engulf something almost, you know, twice the size around as what it is. It's just incredible to watch.
Yeah, missed all the fun.
Yeah, you're kind of late to the party, brother. The snake has taken the gecko, eaten the gecko, and wandered off.
Awesome.
Where were you?
I caught 6 snakes by myself. These guys are excited about one because it ate a gecko. Whatever.
Is that a static signal?
The interval between 2 pulses is really slow. So you can tell that the snake is doing something up and down with his body. In one night's worth of recordings, you have about 30 or 35,000 sound pulses like this. It's just sitting flat with the same pulse rate. You know the snake is not moving around.
We actually fed him right here.
Bjorn leaves his radio receiver near the spot where the snake fed on the gecko. Over the next 24 hours, the receiver will track the snake's movements for later analysis.
Mission accomplished. We finally got a snake to eat our gecko. But there's always time for one more snake catch.
Better hope that's not the same one. You're gonna mess up all this data.
That's way bigger.
That's way bigger.
Use your tongs.
I think I'm going to quit walking around looking for these guys, because if you stay in the same place long enough, another one will just come along.
The next day, the guys check out another of Guam's destructive invasive species, the wild hog.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to Guam.
Feral pigs are a problem in any environment that they get released into. On an island especially, they've got no predators, so they're out there, they're digging up the native plants. Somewhere between 30 and 50% of those plants are being dug up and killed by the pigs digging at the roots.
So we're here to look for some hogs?
Yeah, we hear you've got a similar problem to what we have back in Florida, a bunch of feral hogs.
Actually, right now is a really bad time. I want to show you some samples in my truck.
Yeah.
These are some of the wild pigs that we've taken out in the past couple months here.
You know what the weight was on this?
That's about 245.
That's a big animal there.
Yeah.
Structurally, that hog is way bigger than our Florida hogs.
Look how long the actual tusk is. I mean, that's anchored in the jaw, and you can see why the tusk is so powerful, because it's got a huge, huge root system that anchors into that jaw.
A couple of guys got injured with that. They'll go right through your legs and take your thigh meat with you. The most dangerous is the sows that are the white with black spots. They're notorious for running down humans. They're not afraid of the humans. This is last night's digging.
Fresh.
This wasn't here yesterday. They got like 5 pigs out eating the feed for the animals. Look at that monster back there just watching. These are his kids. As it happens, these pigs here, they're so used to landowners feeding the goats, they just start coming around.
Nah, it's amazing. They're just integrating themselves. They're gonna take the food right out of these goats' mouths.
Pigs eat first, goats wait in line. For every pig you kill, it's at least 20 pigs born. They're just rapidly producing. It's too fast.
But Mark wants to get the guys even closer, in a wilder environment.
You see, there's one right there. Cameraman, go. Stick along the edge over there. This is just one example of why they're so dangerous. They could cause accidents on the road, and they have. So, you know, they're already using up all the food in the jungle. They have to come out here along the edges and eat.
He's headed into the trail now.
Yeah, we're gonna go in there now. This is where we're gonna enter. You just gotta be careful. As you saw already, we have some wild pigs in the area, so just use caution when we're entering. Be real quiet as possible. Wallow that we're gonna go look at, been used for many, many, many years. As you'll see, the size of it. These are all pig trails coming in and out of the area. So this is where we're going in. Welcome to the wallow. Yeah, I see it, yeah. Yes. There's one right there. Oh, that's a white and black one. See, that's the one I told you about. That's really dangerous. Yeah, this is the time that they start moving around. They come into this wallow before they go back, start digging for food. This is their feeding time. So they'll feed all the way till late in the night, early in the morning, and then they'll start bedding down till the next day.
It's obviously that this wallow is sustaining a huge population.
Yes. Yeah, so in the proximity to the highway, you know, it's a big danger.
just mud.
It's hog shit is what it is.
Sometimes you leave your shoes behind. You get them in the spring.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
They're off to check out yet another species that's put Guam's ecosystem into a tailspin.
I can hear him.
Yeah?
Where he's at, yeah.
They've been up close with some of the island's biggest invasives. But when it comes to rampant destruction, they know size doesn't matter.
We're going to meet this guy named Roland, and they have a rhinoceros beetle project. First you think, you know, little beetles, what can they do? But, you know, it's the small stuff sometimes that makes a huge impact. You're talking about an animal that has the possibilities of just destroying all the coconut trees on an island.
They're hard at work already. When you look at those coconut palms, you can tell beetles are in them. Telltale signs, which the wedge cuts on the fronds. They start to look unhealthy, it's a little scraggly.
So gentlemen, if you come this way, here's a nice representation of the kind of damage caused by the coconut rhinoceros beetle. But these on the backside are just so bad. And if you take a look at the tree behind you, that's what they end up looking like.
Heard you got a chainsaw here.
We're gonna break it out and see if we can find some rhino beetles up in the top of these coconut trees.
Let's save some forest, man.
One coconut tree at a time.
Guys, step back. He's gonna
Chopping down hundreds of infected trees is a crucial step in stopping the beetle population's rapid growth.
Him, not the...
Damn, who taught him?
Like a pro.
That there is a rhino beetle hole.
What are the adults coming in to get out of this top of this tree?
They go in and they are feeding on the sap, on the tree sap. That's sugar water. Let's clean this up and see if any beetles are home.
You know, a lot of people say, well, big deal if coconut palms go extinct on the island, but one, that provides homes or potential homes for other, you know, wildlife. And the fact that the coconut palms are also tied to traditional use.
Oh, right there.
Look at that, look at that.
Right there. There you go. Somebody was home. Look at all the damage that he's caused.
Look at that. Look at the size of that hole.
Those are multiple hits.
You see the devastation that a little beetle can do. You know, we've gone all over the place and seen similar beetles, similar larvae, and no devastation, but they've got the other predators.
So there he is, the big, bad rhino beetle, the devastator of coconut groves.
When was the beetle first noticed on the island?
It was first discovered in 2007 at a wedding chapel doing laps in a swimming pool. And by the time we found it and we went around the area and did a delimiting survey, there was already breeding occurring. Look at that, gentlemen.
Grubs.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah, look at that. The coconut rhinoceros beetle larvae.
Baby beetles develop over 200 days. But even as larvae, the damage they inflict is devastating.
Look at that. Here's two.
We've picked in a stump, I can pull out 100 grubs.
Wow. Oh, that's an insane number.
If we fail on Guam to eradicate this, that puts Hawaii, the United States, and New Zealand and Australia at risk because of all the commerce that goes in between the area.
How many eggs will a female put down?
Anywhere from 40 to 100 eggs.
With no avian predators or any other natural predators here, this rhinoceros beetle is reproducing exponentially.
Without a doubt.
You've got to get some community involvement. Get the humans on this island involved in a little bit of culinary arts. I'm a beetle larva expert for eating and taste, and this one is looking kind of tasty. I'm gonna give it a go.
You think so?
Yeah, we're gonna try
I'd
it.
like to see that.
It gets head on there.
Take the head off.
But then you gotta give it a roll, right? You gotta get a little bit of the palm out.
What's the flavor like?
Organic. Real palmy, really.
Look at the skepticism on that face.
I'm gonna put out a rhino beetle larvae cookbook. Make millions.
You know what? Do it, and we will be your wholesale supplier.
Roland has one more island delicacy to offer.
What's that?
You guys need to eat beetle nut while you're here.
I swallowed it.
Despite its name, beetle nut has nothing to do with beetles. It's a palm tree seed, and chewing it stimulates the nervous system.
It's a nice little high that some people get, and a lot of people chew that out here.
You know, everywhere I go for as long as I can remember when I traveled, I always like to kind of insert myself into that local culture and that indigenous people's kind of, you know, traditions.
Getting any of the
tingly,
effects, a little tingly in your mouth, a little numb?
Oh, I'm sweating, I'm not kidding you.
So you're definitely not driving?
You know, probably not.
But Sean's beetle nut experience takes an unexpected turn.
Harry! It's hitting hard now. My legs are going out.
You are drunk.
I got to tell you, that blindsided me. I thought, oh, I got this. You know, it's no big deal. And then it hit me like a freight train, and it knocked me on my ass.
All of a sudden, I look over, and Sean is wasted. I'm like, Sean, we got, you know, some serious work to do here. He's like, no, I'm serious. That was great.
I can't believe how white you are.
I mean, you are pale. All right?
Sean, how are you doing?
How the six of you doing?
How are we doing?
I want to see if you can walk a straight line.
Yeah, ain't happening, bro.
So now we can actually say the beetle nut knocked you on your ass.
It did, too. It did. In about 2 minutes, it kicked my ass, and I'm solid now. It's amazing, you know, how everything is intertwined and entangled and is a web. When the brown tree snake comes in, they decimate the bird life on the island. The beetle comes into that vacuum where they've got no predators, and they explode. Nature doesn't like a vacuum, and they'll fill it any way they can. And that's what happened.
I could hang out in jungles like this for a long time.
Before they leave the forest, the guys want one last chance to get up close with the brown tree snake.
I think we should get a couple of minutes just hunting.
Crap, man, everything in here looks like a dang snake. These vines all over the place.
Holy cow.
Very difficult to understand how many animals are on this island. Because of such dense foliage and everything that's going on here, the numbers that have been presented to us, you know, sometimes we feel are false. But once we get out there and see how difficult it actually is to find these snakes, I understand how those numbers can be that high and nobody really see these snakes on the island.
Whoa, we got a snake. A little one.
That's a little guy.
You know, we've seen a lot of traps around here. I just didn't think they'd work. You know, these guys are actually cruising around looking for food versus sitting back as an ambush predator. They stretch out. You see how that thing can go from branch to branch to branch.
You look at those eyes, you look at that head shape and the pupil. Quintessential nocturnal predator. He's in their rear fang. So a bite from one of these, you know, is typically not that big a deal, especially one this size. And they've got to do a little bit of chewing on you and look at that.
He's looking at my arm a little funny.
That's a beautiful animal, though.
Yeah, it is. Hey, buddy. Nice.
Good find.
Last brown tree snake on Guam.
Good job, man. You checked the trap well.
Yeah, well,
good job.
Catch is a catch.
Oh, wait a minute, you really catch as a catch?
There you go.
Catch.
Okay. Lift up. Oh, yeah.
The python hunters are in Bangkok, battling dragons downtown.
Get it! I got him.
Cobras in cabinets.
While you're doing this, you got to tell us what the f going on.
In the midst of an epic flood.
You know what's bumping into your legs in this water? Could be trash, could be a snake, could be a crocodile.
Watch out, because he's gonna flail. It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
We're in it now, boys.
I think we're in a no-wake zone.
High water mark right there. We've already gone down a foot and a half.
If this happened in the U.S., there'd be a lot of pissed off people.
This year's annual monsoons are wreaking havoc in Thailand. Bangkok's been hit with 1.5 meters of rain in 1 month, almost twice the usual deluge. Across the country, more than 800 people are dead, and 13 million are suffering.
When you think of Thailand, you think of a tropical jungle. Right smack in the middle is Bangkok, a city with over 12 million people in it. And with these floodwaters, it's driving snakes into the high ground, into people's homes.
After the worst flooding in decades, the flood barriers around Bangkok have failed, with terrifying results.
See why the snakes are up in people's houses? There's no place on the ground for them.
So we're here in Bangkok, and we're hooked up with the Snake Rescue Hotline. And the 3 of us are ready to go and eager to start handling some calls.
The Python Hunter's first call is for the deadly green mamba.
After that report about the green mambas getting loose, every green snake is a potential green mamba has got people freaked out.
Anti-venom isn't usually kept on hand for non-native species like the mamba. So a bite from one could mean certain death.
Boys, I think we're here.
Whoever here is. Got a snake somewhere back here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's moving now. He's headed over that wall. Yeah. You have somebody on the other side. Can we get to the other side of that wall?
Fortunately, the guys aren't working alone.
He's coming back.
Somebody's got his tail.
Salmpop seems like a pretty good guy. He's been doing this for a long time, going on snake calls and getting these snakes. It's gonna kind of be the old world snake catching meets new world snake catching. I got him. If you let him go, I can bring him through.
He doesn't understand.
I've got his body if he lets him go.
He said, like, if he let go, I think he's gonna escape.
No, I have him with these tongs. I have him.
I've got his head in between my tongs, but I'm gonna let him come out to you. He's coming out.
Beautiful.
Beautiful animal, look at that.
Just gorgeous pit viper. All of us dove in on this catch, we got kind of excited and we just want to see how he would normally do it, kind of Thailand-style snake catching.
It's not the green mamba after all, but this pit viper is deadly.
Look at the fangs. Salmpop, have you been bitten by this species of pit viper?
He said he get bitten by this type of snake many times. Is that people get bit and die. You not die, you get gangrene.
Gangrene?
Yeah.
It's secondary infection from it. Could cause all kinds of tissue damage. And...
Thank you.
Look at that thing. To be honest with you, I thought that snake was going to be longer by the body length. Nice, short, fat, stout snake.
That's our first catch in Thailand. This guy's not happy as we are about it, that's for certain.
Well, Salmpop said when we pulled up, this is the biggest one of these he's seen, so
really?
That is a big animal.
Ready to dump him?
No.
Nope.
Now, what are we going to do with this guy?
He gonna take it and give it to the snake farm for the Red Cross.
Okay.
Or give it to the National Park.
And the Red Cross is the venom lab here, right?
Yeah.
Great. So they can use this to make antivenom or do research with the venom and things like that?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, he said he got another case waiting.
Yeah, the phone never stops ringing. Let's go.
We got an old water juice jug. We're putting vipers in. We haven't done that since I was a kid.
Back in the States, when you got a snake call, you jump in the truck and you go 20 minutes and hopefully they still got the snake here. That's what we expect. We get to Bangkok, the city is so huge, it's massive, it's mind-boggling.
The man at the next call reports finding a snake skin, but no snake.
Holy cow, there's a needle in the haystack if there's a snake in there. Look at all that junk.
Yeah, this looks like a nightmare to find a snake in here. Are you kidding me? There's probably tons of snakes in here.
Python hunters meets the hoarders.
It's unicolor. He's never seen the snake. He just found that shed. And
Yep.
By the shed we've got here, a snake this size, he could be anywhere.
there's rodent chews all over their baseboards, into their drywall. Look at all these rodent chew holes. Right? They're stuffed with paper. Look at this. In the bathroom, same thing. Rodents are chewing holes through the screens.
My thought in a situation like this is the snake is actually doing the guy some benefit, cleaning out the rodents in here.
See this? Uric acid from a snake.
Unless we're going to clear this residence, you're not going to find any of these snakes in here. I mean, you could spend days looking in here. Best advice for this guy is if he sees a snake, call immediately and try and keep his eyes on it or contain it. So he's trying to educate the homeowners as to the best way to keep the snakes out of their house.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do too much here today.
The mission heads downtown to Bangkok's largest city park. Lumpini Park is 57 hectares of reptile paradise and one of the last areas still dry during the flood.
There's a monitor right there.
Right by where they're serving food, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, somebody's got to buy food and feed the monitors. That's what he thinks. We'll help remove some monitors from this park. There's an overflow of monitors every couple of times a year. Just too many of them here. They've got to remove some of them and relocate them to a better spot.
Basking, water's edge.
This guy's getting a shower. What's up?
You know, Gong said that the guy we're meeting was telling him that they have well over 400 monitors.
Yeah, they say that the proper number for the park this size is about 200, so they're about 200 over what they think they should have. These guys may be used to seeing people around all over, but make no mistake, when you lay hands on them, they're wild monitors. It's going to be game on.
Their teeth really are like land shark teeth, and they do just some serious cutting damage.
And those razor-sharp claws will dig into the flesh pretty quick and easy.
The whip tails on these things, you lose an eye, lacerate your face open, knock you out, hit you in the temple.
Hey, guys, I think our ride's coming.
Hey. All right, let's go.
Mr. Okay. Somsak, Greg. Sean. คุณสมศักดิ์
Michael.
Michael. สมศักดิ์
So how many do we need to remove today?
As long as you have energy.
As long as you have energy.
So he's pretty much got a non-stop supply of monitors.
Because they breed fast, and he don't have enough people and budget to like catch them so often. So he only do this twice a year.
Yeah, we'll give him a hand.
So if we do real good, we'll get an invite back every 6 months, right?
Definitely got to be cognizant. We catch these things, no direct eye contact, because that cues them up. They're a predator, they know.
Oh, this is a big animal right here.
I just want to see how close we can get to this one, yeah? So they're definitely spooky. I'm gonna see if they're so interested in each other that they disregard us, you know what I mean?
Game on.
Get him, get him, get him. I got his tail, I got his tail.
Boy, they are strong. Got that mouth?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, one down.
There we go.
Good snag, baby, good snag.
Nice looking animal. Yeah? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, he did a good job.
Same way?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when I got my hands on this animal, the power is deceiving. Pound for pound, this was way stronger than a croc the same size. Look at that. The power he's got with those back legs.
Every captured lizard will be trucked outside the city and released into a suitable habitat.
One dragon secured, sir.
They worry the tape not gonna strong enough to hold them.
We use this same tape with crocodiles.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't rub it off in the bag, it should be okay.
That's a good 5-foot specimen right there.
Put him on.
About
So
7
exactly,
inches shy of your
it's actually about exactly 5 feet. That's a good first snag. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Woo, snag, boys. All right.
Good job, guys. Let's go get some
stuff.
more.
So he said he will show you a big one.
You have to approach the lizard like you're indifferent, like you're not focused on him, like you're not targeting. You know, these lizards are used to humans. They're used to humans going by on bicycles. They're used to humans walking by, you know, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to meld with kind of the, you know, the local population of humans here and act like we're just doing our daily park routine.
He looks like he might. Yeah, there he goes. What's he saying?
He said, I didn't bring you guys here to swim in the water. We're supposed to be catching monitors. He's up over here.
Somsak's rangers recommend a tried and true method to lure in the lizards.
Try the bait trick.
Sure.
Yeah, let me go get some bait. We're gonna buy a bunch of rotten fish. See if we can get some of these monitors to come up and catch them.
Just gotta leave this bag open for a few seconds. They'll know we're here.
Oh, Mikey, look at this big boy. Trolling for monitors.
I guess they volunteered to be our bait.
I didn't get good distance.
Run him this way. Run him towards us. That's a big lizard.
He's focused. See what you can do.
Got him. Got a leg up.
You got his fry?
Push him in, Greg.
Push him
Push him in. He's pulling back.
He's leveraging. You gotta push him in.
I've got his rear legs.
No, I know, but he's pushing.
Yeah, this is a strong animal.
That's a big boy. Mikey snagged a big one. He's got a lot of battle wounds. He's got a scar and one of his nares is wide open cut. It's all healed though. He's got some teeth buried into those gums that could take your fingers off without a doubt. An animal this size will put a hurting on you. No, that's a lizard.
I think we're gonna have to use the other catch pole because that one kind of put a damper on this one.
All right, let's bag him, yeah?
You know, like you see a lot of Thai people here, like looking at
watching?
you guys and laughing. Yeah. You know what is the reason?
Yeah, they think we're crazy.
No, because this animal in Thai, it's a really, really bad curse word.
Oh, really? How do you say the lizard first?
If I say this in Thai on Thai TV, they have to beep it.
Why you want to talk bad about these lizards?
No, because in the old days they're really cunning animals.
They steal the chickens.
They steal chicken and they're like stealing things from people. That's why they got.
All right, guys.
Here, somebody's got a. You want this?
Oh, we don't have.
Wait, he's a lizard catcher. Who am I gonna give this to?
The guys are eager to launch another offensive on Lumpini Park's lizard overpopulation.
I would dedicate a week, a month of my time to come out in here, do this day in, day out, you know, and help them thin out this population, give these guys a home out in the wild.
He's getting to...
That's a nasty one.
Come on, buddy. They're coming up as fast as we can get over there. I got one.
Oh, shit. You got him? Sean. Sean's got a giant one across the water by himself right now.
Got him? This is definitely the biggest one so far.
Look at the scars on this bad boy.
You got him?
No.
Rope.
Wow.
Yeah, I snagged that behemoth. Longer than that pole, which probably put him at 8 feet plus. And he was so powerful just fighting him that, you know, going back and forth. The end of that metal pole just cut the rope and boom. He pulled off and away he went.
You got a tie on this bad boy? I want to pick this son of a gun up. Oh, there's lunch. Greg, we got to get the tape off this guy. He's going to choke. He's gurging. All right.
Michael's quick thinking saves this monitor from an almost certain death.
One of the things we got to keep checking these monitors, because when they stress like that and they gurge, if we don't get that tape off of them, they're going to suffocate right there. So, good call, man.
Go get it, Greg.
They soon lure in another monitor, and this one's a giant.
Go. I need somebody else with tape. Hurry up, I'm going to have to jump this one. I'm coming, Greg, I'm coming. All right, pull. Hold on, I got it.
You got it?
You should wait till I get the first one tied before you grab the next one.
I had it tied.
All right, I got this one.
You got him? Yeah, I got this one. You got that one.
You realize that I had to pick this one up and run over with it and jump on yours at the same time?
I think you got me beat, man. You got a bigger lizard there.
All right, line them up, line them up. Let's go. Oh, look at that. I got you by a tip. That was fun. Hey, let's do it again. Hey, boss, you're not dirty.
Okay, he said it's not his time yet.
It's not his turn yet? When does that happen? When the truck is dragging the ground?
He said, yeah, if he got another round, he would definitely call them in.
Anytime. Anytime.
Look at those bad boys, baby.
They'll soon be trucked to their new homes outside the city.
Is Sean still swimming? Oh, God, that thing's the biggest one out here. That animal right there is the size of a medium-sized Komodo dragon. Dude, we gotta get that beast. He gets this animal, I'm gonna have to bail off into the water. The last one this size broke the rope, so I gotta get over there and help him before this rope breaks.
He's not gonna get ahead of it.
Hold on, he's in position, he's in position.
He's got it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh!
We never got a chance to lay our hands on that, you know, that monster of a water dragon in Lumpini Park. I'd like to give it another go. I might be back and see what I can do about that.
But he'll have to wait. They get an urgent call from the Snake Emergency Hotline to rescue one of Thailand's most dangerous snakes.
We got a Russell's Viper we gotta get.
Come rushing over here. I used to keep Russell's Viper. They kind of got a warped, special place in my heart. They account for more deaths on this planet by snake than any other species.
So it's flooded for about almost a month. It used to be there, half a meter gone down. While the water is that high, they have to live upstairs.
Much like the snakes and the wildlife in this area, when the waters come up, it drives them onto dry land as well.
And as water levels recede, snakes slither out from their hiding places.
In here?
Oh, man. Really?
Do you know where it's at?
พี่เข้ามาชี้เขาดูก่อน He said it's in the box.
It's a small room. Be hemmed up with a venomous snake in a room this size is not exactly the best case scenario.
This is a species I have not kept and I'm not familiar with.
It's a chain?
Nah, I can only see one loop of it. I'm gonna try to expose more of it so I can see it.
All right, can you lift that bag off of there?
Yeah, I don't know what he is.
I'll get him out of here and find out. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
What is this little fella? Definitely not a Russell's Viper, not even close. He is so deep in the shed.
What is that?
Let's get this guy in the light. Backing out.
Coming through.
Very good. Good. Thank you.
I'm disappointed it wasn't a Russell's Viper. It would have been great to see one here. Not so great to see one in somebody's home. I have no idea what that snake is.
It's hard to tell with him being so deep in shed. He's a chewer.
Yeah. Let's see if he's got fangs. Look at this. He's got a set of fangs.
Are they fixed?
Yeah. The position of these fangs reminds me of sea snakes.
That's what I kept looking at, the sea snake family.
Bit. They're not up front.
But it's not laterally compressed.
Oh, it's not a sea snake. Without a doubt, it's not a sea snake. I'm just saying the position of that fang. Look at that fang.
It's broken too. It's longer than that.
Venomous or not, you don't really want it to sink into you. And I can see where somebody who doesn't know snakes would think this was a Russell's Viper.
Yeah.
Got this snake. Not quite sure what it is. You can see the tooth. And it's this long blade-like tooth. Well, I thought it's a kukri snake. And they're named from the knife, the kukri. It's this long, curving blade. And when they latch into you, they're not venomous, but they chew and they lacerate the flesh. And they cause severe damage and bleeding. You won't die, but you'll feel it. But don't.
What is it about the people of Thailand that makes them so able to just deal with it and push through it?
It's not only them. It's like 57 cities around Thailand got flooded. So it's about 2 million people got the same thing. She didn't see any point to scream about it. Basically, they have to help each other, like the whole community put together. You know, that's the way to do it here. It's a part of the culture also.
That's a wonderful part of this culture that I have to really respect.
This is the grocery store.
That's their grocery store.
shut the store for a month and only eat instant noodle.
My heart goes out to them, to all of these people. I guess I'm at a loss of words at how all of this devastation, they've lost most of their belongings, their lives have been turned upside down, and still they're gracious, they're happy, and they're going on about their lives, helping their neighbors, and it's refreshing.
And he said he's not gonna give up.
Next day, the guys are back at Lumpini Park, ready to dive in again and help thin the monitor lizard herd.
Bit of an urban jungle right in the middle of Bangkok. This is, you know, a nice vegetated park. A lot of waterways here, just packed with fishes. And these monitor lizards are just chock-a-block full in here. It's gonna be a good day. Catch a bunch of these monitors, and then after night falls, wait for the pythons to creep out. Oh yeah. I might actually move into this park.
Can you stand? Oh, he's got the bottom. He's good.
Hey, look what I caught!
How much of that you drink?
Only a cup.
Guys, Michael got another one.
First one without the noose. I couldn't get the noose on him, so I just dove on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at these claws. As Michael grabbed this thing, they are dug into his flesh. That's not just shirt, they're dug into his shoulder. He is going to have to explain to his wife that he was not out with a ladyboy last night.
No, it wasn't. That rib's not bothering me so much, but this one down here kind of hurts.
Hey, what are you and this lizard?
Hey, no. Greg.
We're out of tape, we're out of bags. You want to get him on the ground so he's not dug into your back?
Do that. Lift up.
Yeah,
Lift
I got you.
up.
Hold on, he's gonna, I gotta get my hand on.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Up. You gotta lift that arm up. Got
this
it
one?
up. Yeah. Oh.
I got both back feet off.
All right.
Watch your hand.
I'm on him.
You good?
I'm good. It's a little scratch I took from one of the monitors.
Dude, you got another record here, man. I mean, by hand, I've heard a lot of stories from Sean, but I'd have to see some pictures to see if he caught anything bigger than this by hand.
Yeah! These guys shed their skin, but unlike a snake, it doesn't come off in one big piece. It comes off in sheets, but you can see that just the skin itself, just this waist, is like a thick sheet of leather. When you peel these things, they are just beautiful underneath.
How come you're so good on tying, like arm in the back?
You don't know? He's a cop.
Yeah, I'm used to hog tying the bad guys.
All right. He's a little easier to
Just
carry
head
this
down
way.
to the bags.
Another monitor heading into the wild.
All right, I gotta find Sean now, because if he catches that big one, that rope's gonna snap before he can get it tied off.
Suddenly, Greg has bigger problems.
We have an escapee? Is he untied totally?
No, his back legs are untied. He's tied up otherwise. This is a problem. This is a real problem. Greg, stay here. Keep your eye on him.
If you have to jump on him, jump on him. Our guard watch over here wasn't paying attention to the lizards. One of them is weaseled back into the water while he's still taped and tied, and that's a death sentence for that animal. We have to get him out of the water. His mouth is taped. His legs are tied. He can't get out. Where's Sean at if he's in the water? Sean! Get out and run! He's coming. We have an escapee that's taped and tied, trying to get out. We need to get him. Monkey's coming on that side. If you guys got a bail on him, he's taped and tied. We got a escapee from Arkham Asylum here. All right, man, we're golden. It's always great being part of a real good team. And when you're the smartest one on that team, you do your best to stay dry.
That water, I know you've been in it for a while, that is one of the worst stenches I've ever smelled. I didn't know if we were gonna get this one back. That scared me.
Yeah, I know.
Want me to focus him? All right. That's a bad grab. It's a bad grab. Hold on, let me set this guy down. I'll stay there this time.
All right, you're gonna feel.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, let me put him on the ground and just pounce on him. Ready?
Watch out. Yeah, got it.
He's got to pull him in.
This lizard's about a foot shorter than I am. On that slick mud, he almost jerked me right into the water, but he wasn't going anywhere, I'll tell you.
Don't come too fast. This guy's spooks, and he's the one that already hit the water once.
Ain't going anywhere now. Woo! All in a day's work, baby. Barehanded, pure stealth on this one.
Back in the sack.
I've been in nasty water all over the world. I think that takes the cake.
Good thing for Sean, the next target's on dry land. And he's huge.
Really big one, I show you.
Yeah? Oh yeah, this is Komodo-ish here, dude. Hold on, he's moving. It's a big lizard, man.
He's 8 feet, every bit of it. That might be a world record.
We may be able to noose him through here.
Okay. He's looking away from you. He's watching me. He's looking back at you guys.
If he runs, we can get him. Holy smokes.
Hey, grab this rope.
He's watching me.
Okay, and just hang on, all right? All right? You gotta hang on quick, because I'm gonna slide right up. Go.
Oh, he's off.
Stop it, guys! Get it! I got him! I got it!
Get his other back leg, Michael.
He's regurging.
That looks like some of our bait earlier. Hold on a second. Who did he flip, man?
One of the guards. I took advantage of that and bum rushed him. I used the guard as cover. The guard gets the assist.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Beware, all ye who pass through these park gates, for here there be dragons.
Oh, I want to put a measure tape on this one. I don't care what we do. This has to be measured.
All right, doing.
You try it this way?
Yeah, he was choking on that. Look at that, his hand's almost as big as mine.
Yeah.
81 and 6, 87 inches.
7.5 feet.
It's not a record.
But he's fat.
What are the thoughts of leaving the big boy? I mean, it was great to be able to lay our hands on this guy. It was a hell of a chase, a lot of fun. But after looking at this big boy, I think we talk to the rangers and see if we can let him stay.
Any animal that gets this big in this park and has not presented a problem, deserves to live out his life. He's not bothered anybody.
We'll probably go around with him.
We need you to ask if we can re-release this animal in the park.
We've taken enough of the younger gene pool out. He's the strong genes. He's the one that's reproducing. So we want to leave him in his natural habitat.
Okay, let me talk to the guy.
Mikey.
พี่เขาปล่อยตัวนี้นะ
What do you think? You think he's gonna say yes?
I don't know, man. It's a big animal. People are liable to be pretty scared of this guy.
ปล่อยไปเลยนะตัวเนี้ย
Gong, what do you say?
This guy can stay.
All right.
Hey, you hear that, buddy? Huh? Yeah, you sweetie? Huh? You can go now. Put that tail the other way. You know, by your butt.
I got it.
He'll throw it as he walks away.
Oh, what a beast.
You know what? That is truly a land crocodile. Good snag, boys. That's a way to end a monitor hunt.
Yeah. I've come to one conclusion. The bigger they are, the better we are.
I think I got a chemical shower with my name on it.
He's riding in the other bus.
I want to tell you, I'll tell you something though, guys.
Okay.
No. I've never fought more close to you guys. I'm on a group hug.
When you get to the end of an afternoon and you've got nothing left, that's when you know you're having fun. I want to do it again, but I think I'm wiped.
They'll need their rests. Sompop's ready to catch more snakes. But large sections of Bangkok remain submerged in deep floodwaters. So the only way to find the serpents is by boat.
We have that truck, I don't know why we need a boat.
Whoa. That's the SS Sompop. They haven't unpacked the motor yet. We've secured a boat, but the water's not deep enough here, so we've got to bring this massive truck with this boom arm to a little deeper water location. And we're going to offload the boat and do some snake calls with Sompop. Seems like he's gotten like 4 or 5 snake calls just in the last 45 minutes to an hour.
But we got 4 more calls waiting after this, so that's the 5th one.
Trying to get this boat ready, just the mounting is the issue right now. Everybody keep your eyes open for a floating 1x2. There we go.
Yep. Yep.
Now we're cooking. It's Sompop. What he asks for, he gets.
I don't know if you guys will have this ready, but we're probably gonna need the boat for this next call.
Well, it's hard to work without tools in a flood. No power.
Ain't gonna happen like that.
We have to walk from here.
Are we dropping our boat? What?
We don't even have a motor.
Launching of the SS Sompop. We need a little bit of champagne here. Sometimes you have to use 1 horsepower, 1 manpower. It still works. What kind of snake is this one?
She don't know. She said it's a black snake with some stripe.
Could be a crate.
A banded crate's neurotoxin can paralyze its victim and stop them from breathing, causing them to suffocate to death.
Okay, guys.
We're going in?
So it's a snake. It's under the boat.
Black and white banded, this thing is one of the most deadly snakes on this continent, or it's completely harmless.
Gong, how long ago did she last see the snake? 6 a.m.
That's a lot of time for it to make its move.
She tried to hit the snake, but she missed. So they run away under the boat.
Not exactly the most favorable place for a snake to live where somebody's trying to whack it on its cabeza. Look.
Ready?
Nothing.
Yeah, it probably got out. Sompop's convinced the snake's gone and is ready to go.
Unfortunately, on this one, snake wasn't home this time, so we've got 3 or 4 more lined up here. See what we can do, and hopefully we can get some of these animals out of here. What you got, man?
You going old school?
Hey, you know, we got no power. We need to get the tools. We'll get this thing fixed up. We get to the hardware store. The place is empty. There's hardly anything to buy, so I gotta make do. I can't use a gas can. I gotta buy a water bottle. That's all right. We'll make do. We'll get all this stuff. We'll get the boat running, the motor on it. We'll get out and make some rescues.
Well, we have any idea what kind of snake?
He said Cobra in the cabinet.
Cobra in a cabinet, man. I'm good for that.
Gotta make do with what you can get. You're in an emergency situation. Gotta be kidding me.
That wasn't good.
Soyนึ่ง.
Finding out what it's like to live 100 years ago, huh?
No, I think when man had to rely on these tools, they built them a little better.
We're one of the largest cities in the world. Michael bought primitive tools. I said buy a drill. No, we need a hand drill. We need a hand drill for it. Oh, look, that shop's got electricity.
Michael, you
oh,
making
look,
butter?
that one does too.
The water is too high. We cannot go any further. We will have to stop here.
We need to catch a Cobra before we need to fix this boat.
The boat's in no condition to set sail, so they charge ahead on foot.
Lots of debris in the water there.
There's old bags and all kinds of stuff.
All right. You know what's bumping into your legs in this water? Could be trash, could be a snake, could be a crocodile. And we're here, just in time.
They're keeping it at bay with a oar.
No, not all.
Small?
Where?
In here?
Where?
Oh, careful, careful, careful. Yeah.
แบบเนี้ย
Mm-hmm.
Clear the top off?
Yeah, clear the top.
You going back with it?
Yeah.
See it? See it?
It's a small Cobra.
Well, stop. I got one on one of these.
He went out the back. It's a small
Oh,
cobra.
you're on his head. You're on his head. I got him. I've got him pinned.
Straight back. Pick it up and go straight back.
This trapped cobra has nowhere to go.
Hey, while you're doing this, you gotta tell us what the going on.
There he is, there he is.
Because I got his tail.
Wait, I got him right here. All right. It's just a small cobra. Look at that.
Don't smash him.
No, no, no. I've got him right
Is
here.
it monocle or a spitter?
No, it's a monocle.
Monocle.
It's a monocle.
The monocled cobra's venom is both neurotoxic and cytotoxic. It destroys its victim's nervous system and cells.
A little juvenile monocle. Yep. Yeah. Get a bag. Yep.
Grip on that.
You got to talk, and I got my legs up against that thing holding it up. I can't see
him. I couldn't see him either. It was dark under there.
That's how people get bitten. In that case, it would have been me. Watch your face. He'll come out that bag. He'll bite right through that damn bag.
Guys, there's another case not too far from here. Some folks say we should go.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
We are in an ultra wealthy neighborhood, and I mean, these are $1 million homes. And you know what? The floodwaters don't discriminate.
Neither do the cobras, man. They find high, dry ground and they hit it. They're not meaning these people any harm.
We got a lot of respect for wildlife here. He could have whacked that thing and smashed its head with that oar, but all he wanted to do was bang on the concrete and keep it where it was until we got there, you know, so that it could be safely removed. I'll tell you, the percentage is real low in the United States if somebody had a cobra show up.
I tell you what would have happened in my neighborhood. Would have been a whole bunch of shotgun holes through that desk.
All right, Mikey, next catch is yours. If it's not something that'll eat your
I
ass.
got that one first.
What? I know, but
I got that one first.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing with the hook press with the...
How'd you catch it? The desk caught it.
Just so you guys know, I just caught my first cobra.
Both of you just caught your first wild cobra. Good stuff.
We got a boat, we got a brand new engine, but my two mechanic buddies here are trying to put this thing together with some primitive tools.
Unfortunately, the directions are in Thai. This doesn't help much.
Unfortunately, I'm not a mechanic.
We're doing everything we can do to get this boat motor running. I got the engine put together, we got the mount on, we got parts, we're stopping at the hardware store and grabbing a wrench or grabbing a bolt. Everything we're doing, and we hit a disaster.
I think there's a major piece missing.
There's a manifold between here and there that's missing. Without that part, the boat doesn't run.
The guys find themselves stuck behind another kind of rescue mission.
Oh, here comes a dog. People are bringing their dogs out and putting them in that bus. This vet's taken his whole hospital, basically made a mobile unit, and he's going around and helping people treat their livestock and animals in this flooded area.
So it looks like you're a busy man here, yeah?
So many people need us to help the pet.
Yeah. You've been seeing mostly puppies.
Dog and cat.
You get any reptiles or?
The reptiles are afloat together with the water to the canal.
Have you removed a lot of snakes from houses?
Oh no, it's not my job.
Okay.
Your job.
Yeah. All right, all right.
All right.
If you have any snake calls, give
Call
Gong
us.
a call.
Okay.
We'll come help out.
Okay, I will call you.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing a good job.
In situations like this, everybody wants to be part of the solution. Nobody wants to be a victim. So you get a lot of volunteers in situations like this. People just refuse to be the victim.
Being in Thailand in this horrific flood is got mixed emotions about it. It's pretty devastating. A lot of them lost a ton of their belongings, a ton of their memories in their homes. Some of them lost their homes, and many people lost their lives. Definitely my mind is with the people that have suffered through it.
It isn't long before the mobile vet alerts the guys to a wild python at a nearby clinic.
Here's another great example of everybody doing their part. This is part attached to the mobile veterinary clinic. Somebody found a snake, turned it into the vets. The vets find out we're around, give us a call, we come pick up the snake.
It's a retic.
Well, retic?
Yeah, we'll carry it out.
It's amazing. Here we are in a massive city, and we're finding retics and cobras. Nothing like back home, but people still have the respect to go ahead and call people like Sompop and us to remove these animals, put them back in the wild where they belong.
He's already pissy.
Been urinating all over the place.
It's about a good 6-footer there. Yeah? Nice little baby retic.
Pretty?
Yeah, he's not too happy about being caught. He's just terrified. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's just a scared little retic. This has the typical bright orange eyes that you see in retics. And this right here is exactly why for years people said retics don't make good pets, because this is exactly what got shipped over to the US. A wild snake about 4 to 6 feet long that was grown up in the wild and had that wild attitude that whole time. But as captive babies, these can be some of the most gentle giants on the planet.
But he's got all kinds of mouth rot going on.
Well, I would imagine with him in a dog care like that, he's biting the metal, door and everything.
He's been carrying for probably a while too before he got turned into the vet's office. This may not be a fresh catch. Although he's got good body weight.
He's a male.
It's definitely a little boy.
The guys have rescued and released an impressive assortment of snakes. But there's one snake call they've been hoping to get, and tonight's the night.
Hello? This is the python expert.
No, because he's security, so it's like when he patrol, he spots some of the python.
Okay.
So this morning we're hunting large monitors in the middle of downtown. And tonight we're hunting large Burmese pythons in the middle of downtown. I want to know how many people get killed in this park every day?
No.
No. Oh, geez.
Do you mean 0?
Yeah.
You don't mean to tell me that people and giant Burmese pythons and giant monitor lizards actually can coexist together?
I don't think that's harmful. You see, they're friendly.
I don't think that's harmful. Where'd you come from? Are you from another planet? Are you kidding me?
Definitely not the United States, there's no doubt.
Okay. This is the spot he used to see.
Downtown Bangkok is not exactly where I expected to be looking for berms the first time we got to Thailand. They said this is a great place to find them. Maybe. Way too far in if there's some berm in there. As of right now, I'm not finding any berms. One reason is snakes are not going to come around when there's lots of people milling around. They can feel our vibrations as we're walking down the sidewalk. I think there's snakes here. There's perfect places for them to be. They'll come out when the people move out. Then we can find them.
This night is a bust. But they're back at it the next day.
Same place we were last night. These guys know where they're at.
Oh, yeah, it's a retic. Turn the light on?
Sure is.
It
sure is a
retic,
retic.
not a berm.
It looks like it'd be a 10-footer.
It's wild weight, so it's going to be a lot more spindly.
I was wondering if I can tong his tail out and we can grab the tail, you know what I mean?
He's pissy. You got light? Grab something, pull it up.
Grab my foot so I can tip up.
Go, go, go.
Gotcha, go.
What do you got? Watch out, I'm just dragging him back because he's got a hole in there, so I'm just bringing him out. Watch out, because he's got the flail. Well, Harry, watch out.
Got him?
Yep.
Expected a berm and got a retic instead. Look at that.
That is amazing. Wild in the middle of the city park, reticulated python.
This animal is extremely healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice body weight, definitely got some reserves. Boy, he's got scars all over him, and he's had some hellacious battles. Look at the massive scarring down the side. I've seen this happen on one of my personal captive retics, feeding a large Flemish giant rabbit. The rabbit kicked and ripped. This could be
from a monitor's claws, having a battle with a monitor with that laceration down the side like that.
The reticulated python is the longest recorded snake ever, and it's right here downtown. I'll give you a 6 feet. Give me a 6 feet back.
The longest reticulated python on record measures 10 meters.
That's almost a 14-foot animal.
Yeah. 6 feet tip to tip there.
Little tiny school kids, not even school kids age, 4 and 5 years old, running loose in the park, you know, with these giant monitors and these snakes. No one gives a damn.
Yes, they do. They asked us to help remove the excess monitors.
Excess.
But leave the snakes alone.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You know, everyone just says, oh, look at the giant snakes, look at the giant monitors. They're supposed to be here. They were here before we were.
Yeah.
Let's live in harmony with them.
Novel thought there. We walked over here, we caught the snake. A crowd gathered around. It wasn't a huge crowd, because it's just a snake. All of a sudden, you know, you see this in other places, a snake that size. If you saw us catch that in the United States, there would be people, there'd be emphatic, there'd be news cameras, there'd be everything. They don't care, it's cool.
Anybody want a patty? Come on, come on. I'll hold the head over here. And you come here.
Nice, huh? She's seeing how much meat's on it.
Yeah.
This is a new experience for her. She's never felt a live snake before.
She's saying, come and feel,
Come and feel. No, as scared as these people are of these snakes, they respect them enough to be able to live in harmony with them right in the same spot. We're not city guys. We don't like the city. We don't even like to be around the city. But we found ourselves in the middle of this city of 12 million people, except there's still wildlife there. We're still finding tree snakes. We're still finding reticulated pythons, cobras, a park full of giant monitors. This is a pretty cool city. I know this place. I've been coming here for years.
Cobra?
The Python Hunters.
Harry, let's go!
Tackling flood-ravaged Thailand.
Have they seen this?
Digging deadly cobras.
Cobra.
You are a long way from a hospital here.
Oh, I live for this kind of stuff.
And wrestling man-eating crocs.
We're talking about the potential for death. This is gonna be hard to top. It's time to get more remote, more wild.
They're on a global mission to protect the planet's snakes and other reptiles. Biologist, venomous snake expert, and croc specialist Sean Heflick.
Ever since I was young, I've been mesmerized by reptiles.
Law enforcement officer and reptile breeder Greg Graziani.
I'm committed to the education and conservation of reptiles.
And designer reptile breeder Michael Cole.
I've been handling snakes since I was 4, but I have a special passion for pythons.
Fighting the fear of the fang. They are the Python Hunters.
We're in it now, boys.
The guys are still in Bangkok, Thailand.
Get it!
On their mission to rescue deadly reptiles from epic floods.
He's got him.
Their next stop, the rice paddies in central Thailand.
What's that out there? Is that a dead snake out in the water? The flood here is probably also going to limit the number of cobras that are here because it's wiped out the rats and the prey, the things that the cobra eat.
This time, they're after one of Thailand's deadliest snakes, the monocled cobra.
Would have affected their nesting too. The nest gets flooded, kills all the eggs. So then that whole year's production's gone, done, waste.
They enlist the help of local farmers and Gong, their interpreter.
This is it's really good, like piece of metal.
Sure.
These guys are making up their sticks for the day. They use a stick that's about 2 feet long. They stick in the hole, and if it moves fast, it means it's rats in the hole. If it moves slow, it means there's snakes in the hole.
Let's do some cobra business. Looks like they've found some spots they like. Let's see what they can come up with. Yeah, just come on.
Hunting cobras is a whole different ballgame than anything else we've ever done. These guys can tell whether snakes are going in and out of that burrows or if it's just rats and mice. Pretty cool.
Do you mean?
Is that snake skin?
Yeah, snake skin.
Look at that, boys.
It looks wet.
That's probably last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not a cobra, but it's definitely a snaky area. And I know you guys know this, but I'm gonna say it just to reinforce it. Accidents happen.
You are a long way from a hospital here.
You know, a cobra bite out here is no joke. When you get bitten, it's a neurotoxin. It goes in. One of the first things it does, shuts down your diaphragm. You can't breathe. You die.
A lot of very, very, very labor-intensive work.
It is stinking hot.
Today, the mercury tops 42 degrees centigrade.
We come out, and we're in shorts, and we're, trying to kind of dress cool. And they have 2 pairs of pants on, 2 shirts, they're long sleeve, they've got face masks on, and we're thinking, how are they not dead in this heat that is almost unbearable? Gong, what do they say? Is it a cobra?
Over there?
Hey, let's go.
It's right here, face right here. There's his face.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch the backside.
Got his tail here, he's coming out right here. He's hooding up. Greg, he's going back in, you got no eyes.
Watch that hand. Watch that hand, nose right here, right there. Hand, nose right here, right there.
Yeah, he's got a good anchor up and around. We can move some of this earth right here.
Watch your left hand, because he could back up on himself, come out that same hole, and you're tugging on him, which is going to bring him right back in your face.
Yep. I can hear Sean coaching and hey, slow it down, be careful, watch this, watch that.
All right.
He just loosened that up, so careful. Watch it. He's backing out.
He's backing out. And I know it's out of, pure concern and safety for me. This is actually my first wild cobra catch. I mean, we've removed some cobras out of houses and things like that, but to actually, put my hands on that wild cobra going down into that rodent burrow, really exciting.
Yep. There you go.
There we go.
Nice monocle.
Oh, that's a
nice
gorgeous
monocle.
animal. Look at that. Wow. Once we get it out, he hoods up and he gives you that defensive posture, basically saying, leave me alone, back off. I don't want to bite you, but I will. You're not a happy buddy. I know that. You're not happy at all. Feel that rush you get, Sean, man. This is
nice snake.
First wild cobra not in somebody's house. Look at that.
That's a beautiful monocle cobra. Beautiful.
Hey, we got our professional diggers here, man. They got the eyes on the ground.
Yep. He caught him outside the hole, too.
Yeah, he
caught him going in. This dude was on the move, foraging.
These cobras, being reptiles, can't regulate their own body temperature. And once they start heating up and start to get a little lethargic, that's the time we need to get them out of the sun and into the shade so that, this animal doesn't stress out with a heat stroke or exhaustion.
The guys move any cobras they find alive to safer, higher ground.
There's a snake here. Right there. Oh, I think he's going right through there. Tip of his tail, I can't tell what it is. It's seems like an inch of his tail, but he's here. It's right there. Does he have it? Oh.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
This looks like a racer.
Yeah.
See the head, the pupil, definitely in that whip snake racer family.
Yep. You can see here, something tried to catch and eat him before. That could even have been somebody swinging something at him, in the rice field here that doesn't know the difference between this and a cobra.
Yeah, it's relatively fresh.
Yeah.
Let's let this little guy go. He's already had some stress in his life recently. There you go, buddy. See ya.
Gone.
Boom, just like that. With this heat and this sun, I'm kind of hoping for one hell of a giant cobra so it can hood up and I can set in the shade of its hood.
In Buddhism story, it's not a cobra, it's a naga, which is a way big snake. It's not cobra.
It's a cobra.
It's naga. It's not
Naga
cobra.
is the genus of cobra. That is how the cobra got its spots on the back of its hood.
Because Buddha touched the back of his hood to thank him for the shade in the desert.
Never heard of that story.
Yeah, you don't remember that from when you were a kid because you don't like snakes. Snake skin. Look at this.
That's a cobra.
3 foot, 3.5 foot cobra skin going right over this series of holes. Looks like a dead hole.
Yep.
Moving on.
Flip the board over.
Too hot.
Monocled cobras in Thailand are most active at dawn and dusk. During the day, they often rest in the shade or in their burrows.
Putting our face
Oh, down in there. Holy.
caverns. Ooh, there's a hole. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are fresh.
This one is within hours. Feel this one right here.
It's moist.
It's still moist off the back of the snake.
Look at the eye caps and look at those big head shields that those scales, you just know those are cobra.
You know what I love about this? Definitely a huge population here. I mean, a real healthy population.
Oh, that's a big one. Wow. What's the size of that? Is that python or cobra? No, that's python. It's gotta be. It's huge.
He said cobra.
What?
I have to be 15 foot if that's a cobra.
They say it's a cobra. But if it's a cobra, it's a king.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
King cobras are the world's largest venomous snake, growing up to 5.5 meters.
Look at the width of those ventral scales on my hand. It's as wide as my hand.
Mikey, what if this is what's waiting for you in that hole?
Milligram for milligram, king cobra venom isn't as lethal as this monocled cobra's. But the king cobra's bite delivers a larger dose of neurotoxins that could kill up to 20 people.
I want to see you catch it safely. It'll be eventful, if nothing else.
Only a good, healthy population with all the hides, all the skins we found out there. We're in the right place. It's just got to have a little luck on our side to find these animals. This is, I think I'm going to renovate this and move in here. This
Yeah, right?
is a great place.
Cobra, cobra, cobra. Yeah, got him. Let's get him up there,
That's a
Back out.
good-sized snake. Woo, that's a nice marked animal. Look at that.
Woo, look at the hood on that boy. I know, you want some of this, don't you? Right now, he's in defensive mode. You know, he's reared up, he's back, but he's also in strike position. And if you make a mistake, something startles him, he can go from defensive to offensive really quick. And this is a deadly bite.
No.
Here. You know, this guy was very smart. He hooded up as high as he could, and he just came at me, bluffing. Look at me. And, you know, what he's doing is trying to say, get back. Leave me alone. I want to go about my business.
These guys right on top of what's going on. He's not missing a beat.
Mickey, you hear that hissing, that constant hissing from that animal. And that hood that he spreads right there is actually his ribs that he's flattened out.
His monocle on his hood is perfect. It is bold, it's big, it's got yellow in it. Magnificent.
It's believed the cobra's monocle appears like a giant eye to ward off predators.
What a truly magnificent snake. Oh, you're all right, sweetie pie. We got pretty lucky on this guy. We're in the shade, so even though it's hot, for him, it's a relatively cool period, and they're active. So he gave us the dance. He gave us the whole shebang.
Favorite coloration, the speckling on those animals.
Good snag, boys. I gotta go give our Cobra hunter props. Good eyes. Good eyes. I think he was as surprised as we were when he flipped that thing and boom, there's a big old monocle in there, huh?
Hey, Cobra.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah, he a bit surprised, a bit like frightened a little bit.
Boy, when he turned it, that Cobra was on the move. That Cobra was looking for darkness.
That's a whole lot easier than digging holes, isn't it?
ง่ายกว่าขุดหลุมเยอะเลยไหม
Good job. You know, to find a magnificent specimen like that, and one that just, God, he participated so well under a tarp in that situation, that's a one-off for your life. This is gonna be hard to top. I don't know who called Cobra first, but we were both like, Cobra! There's no skill there. That was sheer luck.
Really looking forward to getting my hands on my first wild cobra today. Really looking forward to it.
That was whoever lifted up the tin, and that was right up your alley. Had you been a step ahead of us, you'd have lifted that.
Because you're a carpet and tin turner.
Oh, yeah.
That's just bad timing, brother.
And when hunting for any snake, timing is everything.
Mikey! He thinks he might have one. Holy, they seen this?
That's a python. It's a Burmese.
Look at this skin. We're hunting cobras in and around the rice paddies, and we find this massive, recently shed skin from a Burmese python. Hey, guys. At any given moment, we could have dug out one of those burrows and found a python. This isn't a pile. They're sitting there, they're waiting for night to fall, where they come out, and they go about their nocturnal existence looking for their prey.
It's a Burmese.
It is. Look at the scales. Look at the pattern on it. See the coloration on it? This is a big animal. It's long. You know, in Thailand, the Burmese pythons are using these flooded rice paddies because of the rats that are coming in there. It's flooded, it's wet, it's surrounded by farmers' fields and agriculture, which elevate the rat population, the rodent population artificially. And that's real analogous to what the habitat is in the Florida Everglades. And that's what has allowed the Burmese python to get a foothold in a subtropical environment in South Florida.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen a wild Burm that size.
Close.
Close.
But certainly not in their home country.
Nuh-uh. That makes this one exciting.
All right, let's find some live ones, man. We're finding skins.
They say it looks like a snake, but they're not sure. They're still digging.
Hey, Mikey. They think they got a fresh snake track here.
Okay, I'm coming. We're looking at the same dirt that they are. We can't see anything. They know there's a snake in that hole.
A lot of people read books for fun. These guys read the mud.
This whole hill is nothing but caverns all throughout it.
He's running back. He's running deeper and deeper. Eggs! Look at this.
No way.
Yes, they are. Greg!
Get out of town.
Half dozen at least. They've already hatched. Oh, dang it. Those are cobra eggs, too.
Monocled cobras made after the rainy season. Around 2 months later, they lay clutches that average from 10 to about 2 dozen eggs.
You know, we've been out here busting our butts, digging this stuff up, you know, just looking in these burrows. When the guy pulls away the dirt and exposes those eggs, I'm like, bingo, we've got live cobra eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about an average size clutch.
All hatched, every egg.
Every last
good.
one of them slit. That's reproduction at its finest.
Cool.
There's a couple more eggs right here, but I'm not sticking my hand in there.
I've never experienced finding eggs in a cavity in the wild before, so I didn't know if that was just an egg cavity or if we were going to find snakes in there.
Hey! You see it?
Yep. No, he's there. See him? See him? He's up to the right.
Okay, Mikey, be careful.
I'm standing in about the worst place you could possibly stand to catch a cobra. I got my back against the water. We're on a hill at this angle. Not only am I responsible for me, but I'm also responsible for all the guys around me because I'm going to be the one holding the cobra.
He's just spinning. Okay? That's a good hit right there. That's his tail. Get him right there. Firmly Firmly.
Got him.
Firmly. Get him. I'm gonna just double up.
Yep.
Regrab, regrab.
I'm looking for a tail.
Regrab.
I'm looking for a tail. Head.
Now remember, as you're pulling, if he releases, you're pulling him right on him. Here, don't cross your legs. Hang on, don't cross your legs. Get this leg kicked out toward me.
If you're gonna have an experience like this, it's so important to have a coach like Sean next to you, someone who's done this before, somebody who's been in your shoes before, and somebody who's gonna remain calm when things get a little shaky for you.
There you go, there you go, there you go. You see, you're wearing him down. You're wearing him down. Nah, he's pissy. Okay, stop, freeze. All right, Michael, you look back over your shoulder and get your footing, because you're on a bank in a hill.
Got him.
Nice, look at that, Greg.
Oh, that's a beauty. Think this is the mother of those
That's nice.
eggs?
That does look like a female.
I got my first Cobra.
Easy. Let me just do this for a second. You holding? Michael is nervous, and rightfully so, but he did well. Dude, we're gonna trick him into going back into his hole, and he's gonna go in that bag. So step back when you need to. He had like this half second of just heebie-jeebie freak out, you know? And then he found his, found his middle, found his focus. Professional throughout.
I lost the grip from the tongs on the Cobra.
Get him, get him. That's right, he's all right, he's all right, he's all right, he's all right. He's all right, relax,
Okay,
relax.
okay,
It's all
okay,
about
okay.
relaxing.
I'm
It's
relaxed
all
now.
about relaxing.
It freaked me out a little bit.
When you're working Venomous in a situation like that, you've got to be calm, you know? You can't freak out, because freaking out gets you killed or somebody close to you. Ease up on him, ease up on him. Got a little too tight. Okay, let him go. Good catch, brother.
Thanks for the backup.
No worries.
They say there might be another one in there.
Okay.
Sean, Greg, and Michael have each handled one of the day's Cobra catches, but they're not done yet.
Now it's a damn festival.
I don't know, the stick was moving slow, so...
They felt something and boom, energized.
You can understand that was a snake in any language.
That's what I need right there. That was a female he pulled out,
fair.
and this is a male.
Yep.
I had that male Cobra by the tail, and his head is still in the hole, and I can hear that hot, fiery breath just blowing out of that hole. Aren't you handsome? Look at the scars on these guys. I don't know whether it's monitors or, see that?
Yeah.
This is a robust, really robust big male. Had close to a 6-footer, though I'm not hanging him up next to me to find out. I know. I know. You're mad. We are privileged to see you. We're gonna help you out and put you somewhere safe. You're gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. We've got live Cobra eggs. Beyond that, a live Cobra female. And past her, a huge male.
Woohoo!
You know, you can spend your whole life trying to get a Cobra catch like that, and it never happened. It's all about the right place at the right time, a little bit of luck. A lot of people tell us that they're gonna take us and, to good places to find snakes. These boys did it. They're professionals, they know their job. These local guys, they're great. We don't understand any Thai, they don't speak English, and we still communicated because they love the same thing that we love.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Doesn't get much better than this. I guess if I could find myself about a 15-foot crocodile and jump on in that canal, I'd be in Valhalla.
Back in Bangkok, Sean gets his wish. An emergency hotline notifies the guys about a big reptile on the loose.
Crocodile.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go. Crocodile.
Crocodile call. Really far. I don't know, by the time we get there, it's still there.
An hour?
Could be.
Let's do it.
We can do an hour.
This is what we're waiting for.
It's in a really high flood area up to here.
Good.
We have to be on boat.
We'll rent one when we get there. Let's load up and go.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Tally-ho!
This is the guy's first call to rescue a croc on the loose in Thailand.
It takes 3 or 4 hours to get from one side of Bangkok to the other side of Bangkok.
We're burning time.
Disappointed like you have no idea.
We're wasting time.
It's night by the time the guys finally arrive.
Our reports, there were 3 croc farms that were flooded and released some crazy number of saltwater crocodiles into the area.
Flooding has swamped some croc farms with almost 2 meters of water in less than 2 hours.
See any eye shine?
Nah, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, he said straight down here, but we've got no light because the power's been cut off due to the flooding back there. So all we're gonna have is literally our headlamps and our flashlights. Basically, this croc is swimming up and down the streets with no idea on the size of this animal, where it came from. Yeah, is there any of that blue PVC around here? We need to make a catch pole for this croc so we can reach out and noose him.
พี่ครับเขาถามว่าเขาขอซื้อไม้นี้ได้ไหมเขาจะไปจับจระเข้ข้างในอ่ะ She gave it to us for free.
Thank you.
The lady who gave you the stick, she said, "Are you sure it was a crocodile? Because in there's a lot of monitor lizard. It might be a monitor." So.
Well,
we'll find out.
Let's hope it's a giant monitor lizard if it is, huh?
Yeah, right?
ล็อกไว้ใช่ไหมครับ
Is the boat here?
Yeah. Oh, it's a big boat.
Oh, yeah. Everybody in.
This way. This area is definitely one of the harder hit areas. We're still under a meter and a half of water. You can tell by the high water mark, it's already gone down at least a half a meter. Total devastation out here.
Somebody look right.
The guys arrive where the crocodile was last spotted.
Yeah, there's... And who knows what that was in the water. Could be a big monitor, could be a crocodile, could have been a log.
Gone. These guys know the difference between a swimming crocodile and a swimming monitor, a big monitor.
Okay, he said because the monitor lizard you only see the head, right? But this is he saw the back.
No, monitor lizard you'll see the back too if they're bowed up swimming. So basically he didn't recognize it for a crocodile. He recognized it by the back, which means it could be either. This is an exercise in futility. If he's made it into that high weeds, there's no way we can get egress into there. That's the nature of the beast.
We cannot go anywhere. Around here it's all dead end.
Well, then we need to head back to the dock. You gotta follow up on every call, no matter how far it is, no matter how ridiculous it is. As soon as you stop showing up to calls, people stop calling.
The next day, the guys head out to where they know they will find big crocs. Uten Young Prapacorn's Croc Farm, the world's largest.
This facility alone has 40,000 crocodiles. So, you know, he has orders of magnitude more in his farms than exist in Thailand.
Listen to those jaws, man. Oh my God.
Uten's asked the guys to assist with a dangerous assignment. Capture and measure a hybrid saltwater Siamese crocodile that Uten feels could grow to be a world record size.
God, who do we want? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
his farm as kind of the mecca for huge crocodiles, rare crocodiles.
That's a T-positive albino saltwater crocodile. That is awesome, man. Look at the black belly on that. That is cool.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Utan said we're doing lunch now. I see he brought us back here. Is this lunch?
Yeah, your lunch.
You would not want to fall into this pit.
No.
You would be torn to pieces.
Utan is recognized internationally for his successful crocodile breeding programs.
Congratulations on this. These
are phenomenal.
Spectacular breeding project.
We haven't catch for measuring for almost a decade. Today we will try and select one of them that we estimate that they are one of the biggest crocodile. Yeah.
They're a cross between Siamese and saltwater crocs, the largest on the planet, growing to over 6 meters and weighing as much as 1,000 kilos.
If my 40,000 crocodile in this farm escape, what happened to the Bangkok city?
Evacuate.
Unfortunately, they'll kill all the crocodiles. They'll just go out and shoot them.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big contender right there. It's a big boy.
Yeah. Maybe we can catch this black one.
So Utan thinks that this massive monster is one of the largest he has in his breeding pool, but he's never laid a tape on it, so we don't know how long it is. We're more than happy to give him a hand and see if this is his record croc in this pool.
Most of the crocodile also are very clever. Once we catch one, all of them will escape, and we have no more second chance.
So what you're saying is we've got one shot. The rest of them, they're gonna hide. They're gonna go to the bottom and hide on us, and we're gonna be done.
Yes, exactly.
You know, the croc that we're kind of eyeballing Utan wants us to pull, you're talking about a couple thousand pounds. We're just not talking about injury here. We're talking about the potential for death.
I'm excited, man.
I'm excited. I've got that I'm ready to go feeling. We better start moving, because
you won't lose it.
I'm ready to go.
You won't lose it.
That's why.
He catches you with that tail, break your legs, and then it's on, because you're immobile, and that's really when you got to trust the individuals you're working with.
We're fashioning a lasso to go around the top jaw of this crocodile. This is the way we're going to get a hold of it, and we're going to drag it up on land.
When this rope get into the jaw, then we pull it. Then this one will get close, and then it's gone. Then we can tie up his mouth. Yeah.
You know, once this thing is looped on the snout, you never know what's going to happen. It's all wild and crazy at that point.
I'm enjoying all of my fingers and all of my toes at this moment. Remembering how they feel just in case I lose one of them.
Here's one thing to remember. For big boys, you don't ever wrap a limb. You don't wrap half wrap.
No, he'll rip it off.
Yeah, you will, well, rip it off. He's so big, he'll rip you into the water, and then you've got serious issues.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
It's happening.
Here we go.
There's nothing high-tech in Utan's croc kit. Just a simple nylon rope, a bamboo pole, and nerves of steel.
You think he's got a mouth opener?
We're about to find out, because he's settling back.
Okay, we try.
So Utan puts a noose on this thing's top jaw.
Yeah, he's got it.
All right. Its initial response is to thrash and just to pull away from that tension. Just tie it off.
I'll find him.
Yep. He's got it. Oh, we go. He's got to get it. We go. Next thing I know, bam, we're at a mad sprint down the boardwalk.
เดี๋ยวดึงปล่อยเชือกออกมา
Behind, Mikey, behind. Behind. We get one top jaw rope on this animal, and this thing starts going into death rolls. He's rolling,
big boy.
He's rolling.
Get that.
Go loose.
Okay, hold on, the camera.
and it's constantly jerking us forward, and it's kind of a dance. We have to let up on the line a little bit, or he'll break the line.
He's not happy.
1, 2, 3, pull.
Behind, Mike, behind.
It's a tug of war. 10 men versus a 680-kilogram Goliath.
เอาเชือกเส้นที่ 2 เส้นที่ 3 มาเร็วๆดิ 1, 2, 3, pull.
Rolling
Let
again.
him roll. Let him roll right up on that baby. You see him blow up like that, he's gonna roll, yep. 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 Gonna tire him out. This guy's way too strong for even all of us.
1, 2, 3, pull.
The reason why we left him in the water and left him fight in the water so long is to wear him out. These animals only can expend so much energy.
ล็อกใส่ปากเดี๋ยวก่อนดิรอดมาให้หมดก่อน
God, look at those teeth.
Everybody's got their eyes on this one. There's 25 other crocs right here watching what we're doing.
One of the things that attracts crocodiles is thrashing. They think there's a feeding going on. That draws them in. It's a magnet for those crocs. Watch that other animal.
Watch that croc.
So one of the things you got to be vigilant on is not necessarily the crocodile that you're on, but the ones you're not seeing, the ones that are under the water, the ones that are coming in, that are curious, that think it's feeding time. That'll get you killed quick.
Crocodiles can lunge themselves at 30 kilometers per hour, fast enough to grab unsuspecting prey.
เอามาเร็วเข้ามาไปยืนข้างเดี๋ยว
Gotta get that bottom jaw closed.
ไปลงปากไว้ก่อน
There you go.
ให้มันดึงเข้าเอี้ยมเลย ดึงเข้าเอี้ยม ล็อก 1, 2, 3 ยกข้างนู้น 1, 2, 3 โอ้ยเอาดันหลัง ยก
We've got all these guys holding this rope, pulling this animal, and when it decides it wants to pull back, we're just like rag dolls. It just pulls.
We gotta get him over. Hold on.
What you want, John?
Hey, you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta let it go.
We gotta get more people on his front leg.
There?
ยกเลย
Size of those feet.
ยกเลย1, 2
We got something for his eyes, Uten?
Yes.
Go. Hook those legs. Get those legs up over high.
Gotta measure this guy.
It's going underneath.
จะไปหาให้ได้ยาวๆด้วยแบ็คเอาให้ได้ยาวๆดึงให้สุด
Straighten that tail.
ให้ได้สุด 5 เมตรครับ
16 feet, 5 inches.
Woo!
That's a big boy.
Since he's still young, he can grow up more than this.
Wow. Blowing air out of his sinus in his eyes. This is the amusement part for me. And to be able to participate, that is the claw of a dinosaur. And lay my hands on a crocodile like that all day long, every day. It's a special beast, truly.
The biggest teeth are the ones in the top front over here.
2 right up in the front.
Our crocodile is not too long because this crocodile is not always swim because they're living in the pond. But if they're living in the river or in the ocean, they have long.
Stretches them out.
Yeah, they're long because they exercise all the time.
Yep.
Right.
I'm not a crocodile guy, but I gotta tell you, the more we have traveled places and deal with crocodiles, the more my passion starts to grow for these guys. That was an incredible experience.
Now the time for him to go back to the pond, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
He's tired. He's expended a lot of energy in that tussle back and forth and being hauled out. So he's gonna lay there, he's gonna move on his own good time. But it's in our best interest to get him back in the water so he doesn't overheat laying there after that struggle. He's got lactic acid build up in his muscles just like after you've exercised. But it's like the 900-pound gorilla. What does he do? Anything he wants.
Besides its massive jaws and teeth, a crocodile can also use its tail as a formidable weapon.
Watch that tail, watch that tail. He's... Come on. Oh, I live for this kind of stuff. Some people go to amusement parks. I'd like to travel the world to every crocodile farm and help them wrangle their crocodiles and see what they got hiding.
Look at the size of that.
Hold on to them. Hang on for dear life.
Yeah. Man, that is awesome. That is just an awesome feeling.
I know I had a ball. I wouldn't replace this kind of day for anything in the world, and it's an honor to come to Thailand and help you with something like this. Is just bang up, man.
Yeah.
Thailand's leaving its mark on Sean, literally. Today, he decides to brave incredible pain for a shot at immortality.
I wouldn't mind getting an old-style tattoo from a shaman here. Maybe protect me from all these creepy crawlies we're coming across, huh? I picked the 9 Pillars tattoo because it's about protection and immortality.
That is the size. Personally, if you go any smaller, I think you're gonna lose the detail in it.
And I picked the crocodile because it's near and dear to my heart, but also because it signifies support, strength, and power.
This isn't just for your lifetime, this is for immortality, so.
Don't make me laugh. He's gonna give me a spinal tap. It's not my first tattoo, but it's about 10 times more painful. He is in a bad spot.
I know Sean pretty well. He's got a pretty high pain tolerance. And I see him wincing quite a bit.
He's using a needle that's like a meter long. It's sharp, it's slow and methodical and deep. Painful.
You with us?
I'm here.
Focused, huh? It looks great.
So I found a spot on the floor, and I focused on that spot, and just tried to let my mind go to other places.
Does it hurt more when it gets away from your spine or directly over the spine?
Away from it, like right there.
Yeah.
He's got something that he'll never forget being here in Thailand. A really cool croc tattoo. For me, I'm just gonna grab a t-shirt or something.
It feels like somebody took a cheese grater to my back.
Thailand's home to the snake that first brought Sean, Greg, and Michael together back in the Everglades, the Burmese python. Now, they want to find one here in its natural habitat.
Khao Yai National Park is home to some of the most exquisite animal life in all of Asia.
I'll tell you, when you're out hunting wildlife that's wild, you've got the skill of knowing where to be and when to be there, but it all boils down to luck of the draw. And I'm feeling lucky today. I think we're gonna see some cool stuff. Look at the macaques right here.
In the road.
I told you, it's gonna be a lucky day.
Right there, brother.
We're in north-central Thailand here in Khao Yai Park, which actually stands for Big Hills. This is a mountain range area.
We got sandbar deer coming in, we got macaques coming into camp, giant squirrels running in the trees. We're at an elevation about 800 meters. Fairly high for Burmese pythons.
We've got retics, berms, and bloods here.
That remains to be seen.
You just gotta find them right here. It's dusk in the mountains and the sun's going down fast, so we've got to get moving so we can find some wildlife tonight.
As cool it is right now and that sun hasn't set, there are no Burmese at this elevation. Retics, yeah. Burmese, no. Ooh, in the nest.
Up, tree dragon.
Hey, little buddy.
It's all right. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Species.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Acanthosaura.
Look at that.
Catamanensis, a new species.
There are dozens of species of forest dragon, but this one was undescribed till just last year. Cool little lizard.
Put them back so they can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Snakes will be coming out soon. They're going to be caught out in the open.
It's real thick in here. This is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Let's keep looking. Let's keep snooping around. Oh, a big one. Looks like a leopard frog. His eyes are glowing at me. Under that tree right there.
Got my first leech.
Didn't even give him the courtesy of letting him suck any blood.
Oh, wow. Now you know why there's a lot of frogs.
These tadpoles have no pigmentation. They're translucent. You can actually see right through them.
It's a good place for a snake.
Yeah.
Home.
Fine at the first.
It's a water beetle.
Water beetle?
I'll tell you a secret.
What's
that
that?
water beetle's venomous.
Really?
Yep. Ours in North America are too.
Yep.
These things will lay in the leaf litter in the water.
Yeah.
Like this. Those front arms are just like praying mantis. They just sit there and wait, and then when a fish comes in, bam, they lock it down. Paralyze it and eat it. Hey, we should probably get going, guys. Temperature's dropping anyway.
They'll give it one last shot tomorrow before they head back home to Florida.
You know, gibbons are nice and that. This blows a little bit because, I think we were all hoping to see some Burmese pythons in Thailand.
I had no idea it was going to be this cool here, and I didn't realize how high the elevation was. So, I mean, pythons, God, the odds of us finding pythons up here now, we're going to see a lot of mammals. Snake, burn. Stop, python right there. I saw it in the roadway. You know, I was floored.
Yep.
Grab his tail, grab his tail.
Yep.
It's the same feeling I have every time I find a burn.
Look how light colored this is.
Your blood pressure just goes through the roof, the adrenaline starts pumping, and you can't stop the vehicle and get out quick enough to get your hands on that animal. It's just a huge adrenaline rush.
It is rare to see a Burmese python in this park at this elevation. So imagine our surprise when we come around the corner and bam, there's an 11, 12-foot Burmese python sunning himself in the road.
That's a pretty
Beautiful. Woo! Look at the color on this guy. He's so light.
When you see this animal on the road, the retics are like a gun-smoked gray and black with yellow markings. And the Burmese python are shades of tans and browns outlined in black. No mistaking these two animals. Look at that. I'm just amazed at the thickness of this animal.
Yeah, for a wild weight, doesn't get much better than that.
He is gorgeous.
He is twice as thick as what we find in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get an approximate size on this guy. Stretch him out here.
Hold on, you got that loop. Let me
go that other way, Mike.
There you go.
Big male, about 11, 12 feet long. He's got some scars, got some old battle wounds. Some of them involve broken ribs that have healed as well. But, you know, all in all, healthy animal.
I tell you what, this is not what I expected coming around that corner.
No.
Not at all. I mean, retic maybe, but...
Well, you know what bothered me? Did you see the truck facing us? He had crossed the line to try to run over it.
Yeah.
And when we came around the corner, he had to go back in the other lane.
Well, I wasn't even looking at the road. I was looking at that truck.
Yeah, that other truck was going to kill this snake if we hadn't been there.
Hey, you know what the best part about this catch is? This will be the first Burmese python that we've caught that we can let go. As a matter of fact, we have to let go.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah. You know, we've been in Thailand for like 3 weeks. We have found everything except for Burmese pythons.
This guy was out, laying on the road, catching that morning sun, came around the corner, boom, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Here's our last day. We're in the national park. Burmese pythons, one of the main reasons we were here, this tops off the trip.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Off he goes.
Stay still.
That's the fastest you'll ever see a Burmese python move right there.